right now that we love each other. We say ye say owo eya dia enyo obi enya dia obi epe. In fact, Bronica says a challenge or your how. Na mom no hu be hia say yenim senti na wo say abri na na mo bi e wo si yetu bia no as nipa de eni say yetwentwen ye nan so kra yetwentwen ye nan se ye twen dabi de wo say wo ye bia no Nyankopon bie pono de mawa na anamo bie se wotu bia no tu na yemfa nhye ye ho den so se ne yenka kire ye ho se ye do ye ho I love you, you love me. Dear, me feel some the year we be how no, any some the year wo. The awful so the year me be ha me no. Eni se o the year me. Na ye nyina ye tena sumdwe ni odom. Se de be ya, de ye bia no. Ye nyina no e be kire odo ama ye ho ewo ho no. Ebusia enti on a very solemn morning like this, say enra yen ke bi nhye mu mpanifo yede oman ya ma wo mu na wono kodi djuma. Once again it's about this galamsey issues ya galamsey nkomo ya na wono kodi djuma ewo adanse asekwa municipality ni mu honom na akoba ne se sa tuwenchem kese we wiem hyen a wono mo de ko akwakoti atofom a nipa 8 ahwe se ya hwere wo mu ebi mo ahihye ne de keke ka ho a ano odin ye. This is the best way to encourage you this morning. Say, in fact, ano odin and the medical can would bring you more updates on in semwa ana jumedi no said ya echo ewo ho no. But my yentwa ye ho na afi yemfa weather no ewemu bobre emfa mbrɛ. All right, ntiabusia ya de ewemu bobre ne de yakubia no de bremu na mensaka Mrs. Muriel Januwa komna ewa homa ne so a ye ne no twetwe nkomo. Mrs. Memoachi anope. Hello Mrs. Good morning. Hello Mrs. Good morning.
Good morning.
Memoachi anope nso.
Medio so.
Bibi aboko de. Great. Wadama anapay say emu odin there but there na wo maye.
Anafofemoha Greater Accra Eastern Region Ashanti Volta Region na Western Ethical Central Region. She start free and na the moon na very to ebema if no ayeni wo imiana bitwe ewo region samabodi mesansi ewie mo hye ne ye hye say ebigina 27 degrees Celsius and an new recreation to begina 22 degrees Celsius na ye call ekimantima 1 hour wo upper east ye hye ni sanope ifio ebetuto ewo ho na 1 hour wo upper west so if we late morning they call Miriam Preston so also ifio atuto ewo ho 1 hour wo oti bono eni ahafu mantemu so anope e feni se yembe kusuwo ho also ifio no ebe yenyi wo ho sa ebe ma yenim sensation no akofo enintino ye stre yeti for say ye ntadishem na bibebe kata ye nsaho enkonkofa awo bebre emre ne ebe hihye serious asha nsa nation nse besifa akon.
All right, Mrs. Maminda was say enana pay na nipa esulu. Right, nyami nshiraw pa. All right, nti abusia eye Mrs. Komna ena ye ne no twetwe nkomo a Ghana Matthew eho ena udini djuma adebia no de nchiremu e de brain. Ma yentwa ye ho na fe ye ba yemfa kadupe no emfa mbrɛw.
Into kuni ni pa no da wa sempa Ensuanto Yanti bosionka Na femba no sena Gente akwadi hwekwandu maja akwantimfi
Odubo tutu obemponko Adensa ya so kwata yiro ye Way Obiso ye mo manganda Okunene Kofi Bempa Enchimada wasia Enso
www.musica.org.gh Launching ya say antias and papentina yes swing okuna for ya mawudue abusia unyumunie president to president oko heaven for settlement ankra tayare oko 37 for treatment oko ya wamba oh my god what a bereavement it's ye beka sayini gani ye be ye daini enyom to for ye dieni Ghana dere wo
But yen sheshena bibiya no enko ye enana pay enfamaye. I know a lot of you are grieving and yen nso ye wo dwumedi mu ha no in fact di ye pa anti mofanche but we'll move along and make sure say the ye bia no I mean we'll still work for Mother Ghana because no hunti na de bia no ye bebe gina ha na yesom sompa wo ho no na canopy and then I mean we yen kan we hu largely I mean we'll focus on aturenchemwa in fact a 2 year and dra na ano die papa so obi wo kra by this time kra no nche de hunu de echo so we take our time wo hu ye be take your time na ye de wa fam kakran sedia dwumedie no ekoye na mpempenso a as at the time and ye koda number be say 10-11 na fi the ekusi nyina no will bring you updates ewo hono in fact this morning and maybe so NKOSUO concerning the abitimi I mean the state you know to Tony Masebeya you know some of the compatriots you know Muslim for so it's important to say one more and she share wo hono yehwe na yetu ni de kekeka ho but so at the end see here I mean Endra I'm somewhere around we animal 11-12 ho baby and a statement and so immediately the Ghana Armed Forces for issue statement and the statement and about to screen so now Ghana Armed Forces for statement here one more buy and draw as and when na semna koye yes plane bi akohwe aircraft bi akoto ho ne ade what is happening na ubia na obi frɛ doc na ade na ekɔ de na matie yes ubia nya abutre na yenhwɛ de ebekɔ ewo ho nti Armed Forces for the statement no buy no ebe kire say indeed and anopa somewhere around 9:12 and one more aircraft etuye na headed towards the Ashanti region in Portemo, particularly Adanse, Asokwa municipality muhonom. So but at a point in time no na omulusu the connection on say aviation nso no plane tour so munden kita ho deal with one more echi omo monitor any the kekeka ho nyina no and those of you who understand the space of aviation no mote dia me kan yasi yepa so omo lose a connection with the and so immediately na nene was say one more hwe ebo achi hwe no mu what to do and so manche and yet say yes aircraft no akọ theater hey sa na aircraft akotiato a nipa sen na ewu mu e de na NKOSUO what is happening and so obia worried then we started hearing names say osimesi wo benten ministers be yinimu, and so names dean started say eba nkofo through dean, and I mean a lot. Nkofo to na we wom na minister we wom na minister we wom. So immediately na government communication, I mean the minister in charge of government communication, MI so say in about 20 minutes time. At the time, I know the information was in the 20 minutes time. The presidency, at the statement, ebeba. In fact, the presidency was getting ready to address the nation on Asemwa, and then videos started coming. It was a video we may not be able to show you. Intimi and video no be and chemo and pay. And so for the videos here, as journalists and sakani at the end. Until let no na eda screen swa unhuno ewo hono no. Some of the kind of saying videos are in sakai no and drano and no. So, press release issued by the Department of Public Relations General Headquarters Burma Camp Accra and a war on date 6th August 2025 of the missing Ghana Air Force Z9 helicopter. I'll say a Ghana Armed Force helicopter Z9 that took off this morning at 09:12 hours from Accra and heading for Boise is currently off the radar. All efforts are being made to establish contact. On board were 3 crew and 5 passengers. Further details to be communicated soon, or to be communicated soon. All right. The acting Director General Public Relations, Veronica Ajo Ahen, na ninsashe krata ya senzo ina medical kashe onti anche ena yeti se sa 5 passengers na network plane ni mono dodo na ye politicians ede na no mu kwa akoye na there was a program na NKOSUO ewo oboasene important, particularly the Adanso Asokwa municipality ho nti abusia ene na dawo screen so no. This is the program na empenifo no eko. So mayenchira de mu say, in fact this program was to, in fact the guest of honor, the special guest of honor for the program no was President John Dramani Mahama. Nti abusia to all intents and purposes no say for some reason President Mahama had other engagement, and enche ye no so flyer beto program ma President Mahama and run went to me kupie oboase ne important no and also ye this flyer no so be kirew enti abusia no nie launching of the responsible cooperative mining and skills development program. And no na 9 a.m. a black pack ewo yesi Lenkley oboase honum enra. So uhwe mpenifo a ewo flyer ne so the honorable minister for the sector lands and natural resources honorable Kofi Bua Nimfoni ne wo na President John Dramani Mahama was the special guest of honor for enra program no a yantimu asem de no. So enkomodia ye boy actually as journalists yati ene say President Mahama had another engagement. An engagement na ye kano ye a sorry program, Assemblies of God program, and enche me director we bruta whatever to sumo wehu ewo honum. So President Mahama had to attend that program, and then later when Niama Omuwiesa program in Tema could have flown to Sa Jumedieno ewo Adanse Asokwa municipality honum. Enti abusia enche ye de sa emfoni no flyer no a ma President Mahama say that ewo ho ye de beto screen so e the amount. And so the 21st, I need to get it for you. I need to get it. Yes, the first National Pastors and Spouses Prayer Retreat. Na NKOSUO gumwafete. For those of you who know gumwafete ye no ye wo Pentecost Convention Center. Pentecost asu ye bi e wo ho a ya na nipa dodo na kokoye retreat ni de keke ka ho e wo ho no. So that was where ye nya ntie say President Mahama was. And now I was say oko grace occasion because now we a honor so no a special guest of honor wo honum enche director the beto screen so ma we hunu dia EK enti eho ena owa your friend say this is what has happened. enti ebusia eno so a different conversation altogether actually yebeka ho asem. Enti this is what happened yesterday, and your reporters no eastern region ho yasoma mo ekọ emiamia bebrea wono mo de the mood any the ekoso ho bia no e de bebre sem no will speak to them na mo so manya a feel of what's really ekoso ho. So at the end of the day, play na kohwea say ye lusu nipa 8 presidency at the statement by in fact the chief of staff address press no ho mayentie what the chief of staff said at the time na fi the etwaso no so yemfa mamu ho enra chief of staff address oman ni nyina na oman afi emu da ho say this and that say na akọ nipa say na ewo flight ni so na aye you ho nti ebusia this is what really happened and na hu ewo screen so no 8 persons confirmed dead in helicopter crash at Adanse, and ebusia na Annan and Odehyeeba. So this really confirmation by from the presidency, chief of staff. Afi ebetu ne numtu say na oman no akoto ye no na afi yenya full confirmation. Afi we now have to do this, and so Dr. Edward Omane Boama ena uhuni mfoni ewo minister for defense. Okay, chief of staff video na ready nti wo de mayentie no na fi yembra mehwedia eko ho.
The Vice President, Professor Annan Kwajiman, who is with us here, and the government of Ghana. I have the unpleasant duty, sadly, to announce the national tragedy involving the crash of a military helicopter this morning around area in Ashanti region. Government regrets to announce the demanding persons in the tragic crash. Dr. Desmond Kofi Annan, Minister for Defense, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Mutala, MP, Minister for Environment, Science and Technology, Alhaji Munir Mohammed Lemon, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator and former Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Samuel Sapo, Vice Chairman of the National Congress, and Mr. Samuel Abwaji, a former parliamentary candidate, Quadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala, Flying Officer Manum Ampedu, and Sergeant Ernest Ado Mensa. President and government extend our condolences and sympathies to the families raised and the servicemen who died in service to the country to fly at half-mast until further notice. Thank you. Ramani Mahama, the Vice President, Professor Annan and Odehyeeba, who is with us here, and the governor. I have the unpleasant duty.
All right, Ntiabusia enuna otie from the chief of staff, the Honorable Julius Deborah Abra Nafi, adene ni mwada ho afi no aban penifo sim kunya na afi so mo address the nation. Enti enkomo ayete no. So Dr. Edward Omane Boamo, Minister for Defense, and oka penifo a omohwere wo nkwa ne ho Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed, Minister for the Environment and Science and Technology. Was science so yamrashe bejenia wo Tamale Central wo honom sanso na Alhaji Muniru Mohammed ono so acting deputy national security coordinator wo ho. He's been a former minister, regional minister any edwumadie bebre wo ho. Dr. Samuel Sapon enso vice chairman edima NDC Amayokio no we learned to say oba for a meeting, party meeting head office ho and he had to go and represent the president, a kind delegation who represent the president no Ashanti region ho no sanso na Mr. Samuel Abwaji a former parliamentary candidate edima NDC Amayokio no ho and so as squadron leader Peter Anala ono na one more HE plane no yankanisa flying officer Manini Chum Ampedu and so and a sergeant Ernest Ado. And so until for winning penny4 and what chia and right yeshiri or monkwan. So after that, the various political parties, Emma Yehu Diaeko Asemwa na Atuomu. So this is and someone a buyer from the NDC Amayokyo and and a dark screen also. And the NDC essay. All right, NDC mourns the tragic loss of comrades and gallant officers in helicopter crash. The National Democratic Congress has received with profound sorrow the immense shock the tragic news of a fatal helicopter crash that occurred on Wednesday, 6th August 2025, claiming the lives of 8 distinguished Ghanaians, including prominent members of our party and gallant personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces while on national assignment. And so, it goes further to say, this is a devastating moment for our party and for our nation. We have lost not only loyal comrades, but also exemplary patriots who serve Ghana with honor, courage, and unwavering dedication. Their sudden and tragic departure is an irreplaceable loss to their families, the NDC, the government, and the entire country. So it goes further to say, on behalf of the leadership, membership, and grassroots of the National Democratic Congress, we extend our deepest and most heartfelt condolence to the bereaved families, the Ghana Armed Forces, and the people of Ghana. We shall honor the memory of our departed comrades by upholding the values they lived and served for: patriotism, selflessness, integrity, and commitment to national building, to nation building. May their souls rest in perfect peace. And this was signed. And may their legacy of service and sacrifice continue to inspire us all. And the opening honorable Fifi Fiavi Kwete Ena Ninsa Share Kratayasi, General Secretary Edima NDC Amayokyo. All right. And so yenya krata from the GCPP ewoho. All right, so GCPP so edenin krata ebaye busia mame femu kakra emfama was say GCPP mourns the tragic death of patriots in a helicopter crash. Or say, oh, what a world. Today we are, tomorrow we are no more. We in the great consolidated Popular Party, especially our flag bearer, our 2024 flag bearer, Dr. Daniel Augustus Lati, has been hit heavily by the tragedy that has befallen our dear nation, Ghana, this day, 6th of August 2025. Indeed, this is a period of national mourning as gallant men who were full of life and dedicated to the service of our nation met their untimely death in line of duty and service to our motherland. They are heroes, and this day should never be forgotten in our history. We extend our heartfelt condolences to His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the Ghana Armed Forces, the NDC, and the beloved families of our heroes. We pray God comforts us all, especially the immediate families. May God bless and protect our motherland and hold us together in this period of grief. We also General Secretary Edima GCPP Amayokyo citizen Ato Dazi ena Ninsa Eshasie Ewoho. All right, nti yen kona yen hwe afafranto so de ne de ebae ewoho yen hwe se yen sabeka afafranto de no a nti abusua afafranto de no so ene da u screen so no yen hwe o say a nation in mourning. Today the soul of our nation weeps. It is with unspeakable sorrow that we have received news of the heartbreaking helicopter crash near Adanse Sikaman that has claimed the lives of 8 gallant Ghanaians, among them 5 senior government officials and 3 courageous members of our armed forces. So it goes further to say, to His Excellency President John Mahama, the government of the Republic of Ghana, the leadership of the Ghana Armed Forces, the NDC, we offer solidarity in this dark hour Movement for Change stands with you in national unity, prayer, and remembrance. It goes further to say, may their souls rest in perfect peace, and may Ghana in her morning find grace, strength, and purpose. And we also Penny Solomon Owusu and Ninsa Eshash, spokesperson at the Movement for Change. Ebusia it goes until tributing the Ebi na Ebaya Yadibi at the Mamoho Yenshe. Na the New Patriotic Party, the NPP Amayokyo so at the Nidia Ebaye was say the New Patriotic Party devastated by the tragic death of 8 persons in a military helicopter crash. The New Patriotic Party is reeling with sorrow and grief following the tragic crash of a military helicopter that claimed the lives of all 8 persons on board. Their passing is not only a devastating blow to their families, but also a profound loss to the entire nation they worked to protect and build. We extend the deepest and most heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family. No words can truly capture the anguish of this moment. We pray that the Almighty God grants them comfort and strength during this excruciatingly difficult period. We call for a thorough, transparent, and swift investigation into the cause of the crash. The dignity of the lives lost demands answers and accountability to ensure that such a tragedy never happens again. In this time of grief, we call on all Ghanaians to come together in unity, prayer, and compassion. Let us stand with the families left behind. Let us console and strengthen one another. May the souls of these 8 heroes rest in perfect peace until the last day of the resurrection, when we shall meet again. We also party secretary Justin Kudua Frimpong and Ninsashe Krata we ase. All right, apart from political parties, Ede and Sem Tuja Ewohono, we are monitoring to see what was also happening to some public and government officials on their socials near there, and we can say some the immediate parliamentary service and so the the Parliament of Ghana, and let's not forget to say some of them, in fact the honorable member for Tamale Central Mutala Muhammad woye mrahye bedwani a wodaso ati adwaso ewo mrahye bedwafie ho ntino na ehu behia se mrahye bedwan so de nsem beba. Was a statement on the demise of senior state officials and a member of parliament. The Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Babing, Speaker of Parliament, and the entire leadership of the House have noted with deep sorrow the confirmation of the news of the tragic passing of senior state officials, including ministers and a member of parliament. Parliament is deeply saddened by this news and would want to, at this time, express its deepest condolences to the bereaved families and indeed the entire republic. May the souls of the departed colleagues who have died in the service of their republic rest in peace. We director Edema Media Relation David Sebastian Damwa ena ninsa eshasie ewoho. This is so far no statement. It does be a lot of condolences and semahodo. Sympathetic messages, Bibri and Ayensaka Ewoho. But at the point when the thing was happening, when I say the vice president had to visit some of the, in fact, all of them. The 8 families now, Mashiri, Wonomo, and Ebusiafu, the vice president visited some of them, and this is what, and the cameras and so, and Adofonso Adomi and Saka videos in from some of the homes of these departed colleagues, and the videos in Bina Yemremedin Komo area.
Sisi dia affairs no ene atrankunya kakra yeshia no ni fine na sem na ba always soon always I am biased to Muntino. 60 near Bino Eka. No near Bihu, send me Yura. A young woman and a nipple so with 90 Kakra. You would soon a Casawa, Maso. I see, any money young to 2 years. You walk once near who. Jinabia anase seni ya bebe fai bebe mama swati ya fea na bentino ene atana kunya kakra yeshia ha na naso kwa ha achiame ha ti afi ne ye boabo ya nkokọ ne ade afi no mo so ate a ho so ba enti ye boabo ansam ni besi no ye be mama swati yo say yes e kan no asem de a mobile CSC ye dani ye baby ye kra upaje woni hwe soro ho a ebra is baby ye fufro no ohwa atitirufo a isi no obi a doctor stand ohwe doctor Maneboama eni yura Julius Debra almost stand kire jumadi wonwa so a wadi ama ICT center ono kasa ene dum ya enima bebre uhwe ye lor kwa dana afo ha yi kwan abutre kwan oka ho bi enti niam a waya ma de yes ade bechi akra enima bebre aye ye de bekai onwe su onwe twaja ju twa
We see our videos now over here. No, I mean the first one had to do with Eastern Region new jobbing at Trankunya of Ahimfono, where the Honorable Minister for Defense, Dr. Omane Boama, Hona Nimfruma, Wopa, so at Trankunya no na Mosin Kunya Nachese Omoni Abreu Ewo Honor. But once again, the next video you saw, Manu Charge Juani Kikeka Hono, and no ye chairman Samo Sapon ni fie, in fact, ni yere as we hear no and na say ninsunumu erade anoding and so like we said we stand with ebusiafoni nyina we stand with them, and for some of the even the officers na one more air pilot helicopter no we hear that in fact the squadron Peter Anala, yes, squadron leader Peter Annan, no, we hear say, in fact, 2 months baby, 2 months, and Sergeant Ernest Ado just married 5th of July. We have the videos. Everybody mo ebe yachirem. Abrao onene yere exchange vows was saw them just 5th July. Yeah. So Enra at Renchemi 2 no was exactly 1 month, and so this is too hard. This is a big blow, and a lot of you have been sending me message and make kind messages in fact Mr. Essuman of Essuman Motors sent me a very powerful message, and I'll take time and read. I'll read everybody's message. And at this point, so Tim India, wherever you're watching me, you can bring your message. This show today, I don't know, we are dedicating the show to, in fact, the president has declared 3-day mourning, and so we will fall in line. And then we'll try and read all your messages, and please let us make sure that the messages are coming directly at the family, consoling them. And today in lower politics, infant to baby today any break the best so messages Facebook my CTVGH Ebusia Febra, and then I will read everybody's message. If you have my personal line, send me, I'll read. But the official line, fast word about WhatsApp or text message, 0242, that will screen so 0242707574. Today we are reading, and it is a idea, Yes, I mean people. Yes, people die, and yeah, we understand. But to be going on official duty, say particularly on a subject here, yenka wants to galamsey. Galamsey, and I pray that this laws would empower and ginger the state. Say galamsey no would have to come to an end. A kwembiaso. This should be, yes, people have lost their lives through this fight of the Galamsey fight. People, a lot of people, so Jafo Asrafo, police for near Kochine, Omunin Kofui, SCN near to Tutunia, a lot of people have lost their life. And so this should be the last stop for a state of Ghana, the state of Ghana. Say, after this incident, that the Galamsey fight would have to be intensified and brought to the barest closure. Because say if we don't do this in memory of these people, then we have not helped in any way as a state. Media no. Once we dey betimi akere wadwene. Me ma dwene no say actually when chema to for the president of the land to, in fact, we cancel and we statement, and I'm sure say director was statement from the presidency. Abrana, the minister for government communication, edit statement about say president because of same wintino. Ni official duties in United also ding as a state, as a president. We cancel nina. It should tell you the gravity of what we are facing today. If it is not. And so it should be enough motivation and push for us. Say this Galamsey problem or menace would have to be brought with. In fact, it should. I was saying you wipe it. This whole story about Galamsey. It should never happen again after this incident. And I feel hurt as a person. As a person, I feel hurt because me nipa na ewu no. You ask yourself, you say, after they are buried and all that, what happens? The Ebetimiaka say, we are sorry, and we are sorry, and we are sorry, and we'll take care of their family. But the loss, the grief, I am saying that 3 officers now, omu piloting plane, somebody married just 5th July. And Tiendra was just 1 month. Can you quantify the loss or how the trauma that these families are going through? As we speak, and right yet he said the bodies were retrieved, 18 year retrieval. But it is also going to be a system where after a year barbe identify we sending son a tia and when he say and when he say after a year joining. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Because yesterday we heard say somebody like Dr. Murtala Muhammad was in conversation with NKOSUO. Like in a normal morning, a minister has gone to the office and also my instructions, and he has sent text messages around. Dr. Manebuama, as we hear, and the video is there. I mean, Dr. Manebuama, ne mami was speaking to him. You know, the mother was speaking to him and all that. And we'll get into all these issues. Do you know the trauma they could be going through? Francis Ahovi, a security expert, we want to find out some clarification to some of these discussions. And run a lot of security issues came to the fore. People were asking very, very, very legitimate questions, if you ask me. And Francis Ahovi is on the line. Senior, Memo pay at the badge media.
Oh, me bra, me you so, me say, muye dear.
Nyamiadum, yahuye bet, yes, it's a very solemn moment. This for the state of Ghana. But Endrano, when you heard the story, what a diana about him in the first instance, knowing that they were flying an helicopter, chopper, and then it had gone to crash in that forest. What came into your mind as a security person?
Yo, me that was say the kind of Ghana or mine in any busia phone in Yako. As a security expert, and I know DSC and also beside be very by question be by me trim say now a ban said because of first of all no ebe kaya and chepi ebe say na Minister of Defense Honorable OMAN Boama or Kasafa the state of planes and aircraft how things are not working well say almost see be more France, any other places.
Yes.
So some people even almost describe aircraft say flying coffin or casket. But let me say at this time no, I don't want to be too decent. I can say or negligent kakra because ansana plane and even car and not trotro basic kwemono. I say who say the si kwam ni tie and now mirror everything ye juma na water tank I say check is animal na and sana bit me say ye juma but yent me can say omo anye sadin because the way things are now as sana investigation here the NKOSUO so better say I think for me negligence kakra wo and at times when I say before and I say Africa for no ya didn't say almost say plane enye na so ebia your summit important but on and one ebia ye manage na enkobra ekoba ye betinya guso say ye be CC so you can ask those questions so they see what in the Ghana it's a solemn moment for Ghana and a painful reminder of how we have to reform our institution. So then I bet so Sisiano, let me say I started at that. So you need to constitute a presidential commission of inquiry. I say he say you move mapa. I say Francophone omuwo expertise. Say ombe shishe I don't know. Omu shishe mu say ebia ewa eba nti only that. You should say a chinansu biunu yen koka say oh Kofi Fufobi, a bit near a minister, a bit near a mini woo, and I say, I didn't bet mercy. And now I say, of course, also say, I say, Casasiano, there should be immediately, or how we call it, there should be immediately to wide technical inspection. That means, say, oh, yeah, helicopters are now BBI 5 years in now. As I say, yeah, growth for inspection. I say, diagnose or Munina, who say, BBI, yeah, Juma. And as I didn't hear Juman so, the all corner as a soldier say your GPS system. The bit ya catcher say, if we might so, won't me who, and I say your man can be your name, and I say your dreamy, and say all the things that's supposed to be given that specific and concise information. I say, who says, Sadim in our head, a year Juma, who say one and not two signals, and ye Juma, as a instructor, and also as a officer at the aviation sector. Wow, to me say, which me can say, you have to take a decisive decision. Say, there be a dinner cause and say you two sana money. And then I say a caution should be. I say a ban say as the loss of these people and say a yakwa. But loss is supposed to be a total change. It's supposed to be a wake-up call to all Ghanaians, especially about aviation. Say, the Bibiara, Namo Bibiara, about Tubiano. I say, two son, Namo, a bear, Masse, Mikanda, say, a Chinano, Sadeno, and Sibu. So, there are a whole lot of things I say, but I can say it is so pathetic. Say, you bet me, I can say, defense minister, any other people, but especially defense minister. Omunanka. Or the eye of the nation, only a protector, apart from saying Yankupo, because Onuna directly, only you can say a staff for Omudili, or be a free external, so Mabe, attacking whatever. All those are supposed to be under him, but all of a sudden, light I had in 90, light I had in 90 or assume light maybe. So then I see a better my who ya cause. It should be a turning point. It should be a wake-up call. Say, Bibi biara be yenfa especially come to aviation or any craft, any politics free. Who say ademenia? Human life is more important than any other thing. We should not just be managed, especially by leaders. Then I say, Yankobo Busia. Okay, can I say? Busian put a boy, I bet me see, and I bet store a shameful for a bet ya, I must say, a bet me protect your leaders or Munqua, any young Casa and Quan, and better.
All right, Mr. Ahovi, Mamin Nawasi, and 70 days what burning in our Tofa Kama, Eddie Amaya, Yamin Shrow. Why? All right. I was saying, Francis Ahovi and your training can I was on where your security analyst. Also, I've been with Mupa or training him say there should be an institution of in fact, a presidential commission of inquiry be to get into the matters of this air crash because it cannot. It is not something I was say. Your funnel and his work, your funnel trasa say we've lost them and so let's move on and Debbie. It should not be the case. It should not be the case. You understand? And I mean, you said no so nkomodie no ebesifa akọ ewo ho no but yembo actually yenko Eastern region new job in important we'll go there and then you better say your reporter ebedi nkomo efri ho na yehunu the mood of the people over there Dr. Omane Boama in fact new job in important ho and we free as we hear now you say him say you're transporting the mommy at the back room because the mother was not even well. The mother was not even well and we videos nibia na no thing oh God. It's so just say I know ding pa so for messages February Facebook my CTVGH text message and WhatsApp and so 0242707574 I know ding pa this is a national tragedy media I mean me nyini bebre but kakra na menya no me edifie no me hunu sa de we bi da but yankaka ye ho ewo ho Ubekai said somewhere in 2002 March Abusia yenya a similar plane crash helicopter ya Ghana Air Force Augusta your friend Augusta Bell 412 helicopter Augusta Bell so mekaya be dem come chikakra year 2002 March we had a similar crash at Tiwa Forest in and at that time no military for and plane in mono omoye mako enum wonu mu nyina hwede wo monkwa but say yensaka ye reporter no Eastern region Isaac Osei ye ne ntwetwe nkomo ne yembusa no say in fact there na NKOSUO Eastern region particularly for jobbing in important baby the honorable doctor Omane Boama Efripa. Mini say me mo achia no pay.
Doc, me also.
Na bibia boko there.
About the other room, bibia boko.
I see. When I war Eastern region, as I say, fire film there pa na NKOSUO because ya te say enye easy okro no sokra.
Doc, no kre. Oba bi pimu e wa proman te
yes.
Asama enura esiye no enya de a eye bete so enye abusuanko ena ho aka le mumu no se de wankasa di kan de tudwa no apuama ntemu nyina ye ho aka na me se ukase mu krampo kan se ofri dwaben ye ko furu dua dwaben
yes
dog ye wo mu ne se doctor Omane Boama eye kwoni ba pa
I see
ofri kwawu obomen
okay
na dwaben de tabe akwantu ene de omo ekokoduru eye kofurudua eye dwaben hono na sebebia na busuane na efridie esansa kanfo yedi enade no oye kwawu obomini ofri kwa obomin sabira me no kafai me wo obomin krum
great
udru krum hasen a ene ekyerese na se weda no ekyerese bibi kasiasi obomen odumpon kese atutu san sebe enne ye nyina ya tika bima menka bi afe na ya ka se ye de kabima menka bi ene bedi dwuma no na ewo se ye hunu ne se saa ne ebekọ na ne sanso nti no etire ni tire enka na no nkyerɛ sɛ baby sofo nso emra emefa nkodi oyebomi de hye enye ono nko chief of staff a ye kasa krampo no so ye kwa bomi ni po ne senti eba ye say ye NDC for say ye MPP for obi biara e twaja ado a enura mpo no se nyina ye nyante a honorable Dr. Brian Champon ono kra di statement eba bonten
yes
eba betu dwase ne aba no eyade a eye ahomete ebom so ye MPP ni Dr. Maneboama eye NDC ni amanyuko eno mu wom policies eno ma dwen inside nanso ne ba ne say baby omofuruma ehye emojamu odu esensuo the saint no kire se no kre na ho aka ena no pamba beduru ko obome no uduru kro no mu a emrantie wokwo obome ha sen kire mu a asamkese atowom adentia esanse wa twen se everything ana say everything beba ma NDC amanyuko no atumi aba benya abanwei na wo benya abanwa no nso no wo hwe se wo modehye Dr. Omaneboama ne honorable Julius Zebra through omono said ne nipa ho emwa ensam atie no anya kwa wo su kwakyerɛ wo mu a wo bɛhwe wo nisuo no ahwe bebe wo firi na wakɔ mwa na sɛ ne sei na babeto adehye mabunu wo kɔ wo bɔmen a no kura beduru bɔmen kuro mu hasen a wo bɛka sabi ensamampom bebi ata edin me kwa hemfie me kɔkɔhwɛ nananom sɛdeɛ hɔnom awokeka tie ya bia hemfie nanso wakyerɛ mmate asɛse na na atia ne nanti kakra kwan na na ifa opena man obome hene kwan enna me no kasa ko ahemfu nyina so akyerɛ sɛ ni aba no so no nyade a ɛyɛ wɔn abodwo ɛno nte nkyɛ anhwɛ a na nanom kura mpo do anu bisɛm ɛba betudwa ɛwɔ ni aba nanso na ne san wɔ stress mfoni bi kokɔ so wɔ monten so bon sabi ɛnna mmerɛ mi san sɛ iPhone anaasɛ Android phone ayefo ama obi atumi ato bi nti no obi de hia to form no na afi ne atwitwa mfoni ne de ne nam monten so
I see
ɛno na abutua na express ɛyɛ ade a ɛha wɔbɛsrɛ obi biara sɛ mfoni ni bi ɛwɔ wo kasafidie sa na wo phone so no wo hunu kwa bɛfa so na sabi ɛyɛ wo na to wa ebi a ɛnya ade a obɛfa no ahotra so sa ɛnti sabi am no kasa yi megusua me wɔ ɔbɔmen na menim sɛ ɛnkyɛ busuafie me kɔ na no akasa ne fie a wasi ɛwɔ ɔbɔmen me kɔ hɔ no yatum no akyi no ɔba akwa nso no anaasɛ ɔyɛ dehyeɛ no wanyɛ ɔyɛ project mede ne nyinaa ama em sɛ production bɛma amanfo ahunu adwuma ama ne Dr. Omaneboama ɛyɛ wɔ ne kurom
yɛhu bi kora wɔ mfoni a ode bae em sɛ yɛde kwan bi so kora ato ne din na ato kwan no so em sɛ yɛhunu bi bisa Dr. Omaneboama road bisa I see
sabi ɛno kyerɛ sɛ sɛ wofiri baabi a ɛma worɛ mfiri w'akyi sabi anoma wokyare wɔ sorosoro so sesɛn kora mpa wobɛba fam ɛnti wo aka wo nti sɛ kɔyɛyie ma wo ɛwɔ akwantuo mu a ɛntia ɛyarehɔ ɛne nisuo ɛne kɔfoɔ ɛte na wɔhwɛ sɛ abusuafoɔ no ɛbɛba saa tam no kɛ sɛ abusuafoɔ no na akɔpie ɛyɛ kɔfoɔ bi adwaben sɛ dɛ ɔkan no a ebi krampo abankan nanso nananom ɛhwɛ sɛ abusuafoɔ bɛba bɛduru saa bere na abusua aten so yɛnte hwee wɔbɛduru a wɔbɛbɔ amaneɛ na sɛdeɛ tie bia yɛmfa nkame yɛ tiefoɔ yɛba bɛdan wɔ
mate mene yɛ sɛ kɔsoa bɔ akyiri ma yɛ na deɛ ɛbɛtɔ fam bia no ma yɛaso nte na afei yɛne yɛahwɛfoɔ nkyɛ why
dog me that
okay all right nti abusia Isaac Osei a reporter wo Eastern region and epoye mantem na ote ne nka wode nkyiremu de bae nti abusia na wo hunu sɛ wode nkyiremu no sɛ ne mfuruma pa de kowu obomi na ehye but akwantuo ne wa woni ndo abrabo mu nsɛm ya na kyɛ sɛ okopie kofodua dwaben ɛhɔ no ma em sɛ ɛhɔ na tena mo sɛ dia we no edi nkyirimu no edi aba wo ho nti ebusua ye nhye ne nso pa wo ho na afei na ma no gu asem so but ye de no betwe ho abra me sports presenter o hwe se dia nenimu nya kura no se enne no obi animu nye enne no atuwe nkyempa na atoye as timamufo e wo kurom ha eti se kura no a sebi penifo a nipa na ewuo no 8 omukọ hin omukọ dig omukọ bọ Ghana ho bra edi asem a galamsey media mi siso dua se after this na say yentimi entu galamsey ase just to honor these people then I don't know and minim but me wo gidie mapa ne arehemu mapa say there will be a turnaround to this whole galamsey story and issues. Me wo gidie mapa say at the end of the day you better in sempa just after. It's unfortunate say we would have to use a situation like this would have to happen for us say ye hu beba ye hu so as a state and now so say as individuals here ya ka mu say yensuo you say yensuo obi am person obetie just because of bibi kakra wo selfish interest the obenya gu botom nti abusia anodin but we are still with the family, we are still with the state and we are hoping that bibi bia na mo bia no aye tu bia no ebe wie peyo na ede arechichire nsem na abotoye mu omo leke yomo jamba ebi mo jamba ebi mo ja oyire obi mo ja busua breadwinners. So I'll bring you after the sports with the event. This is not the first time a plane crash yesterday. And yesterday I said it on our sister radio station. Say, unfortunately for us as before, we always have to wait for things like this to happen. Then, excuse my French, we begin to say a bit 2002. And I'll come back again and give you the sequence of a Niyama SCA Wukrumha. Helicopter and semia crash pain. We lost 5 military men in line of the duty to say sumo mine. No more the be na eko omo di ndro na ekwa empeso bi so na akwakwa ye ejuma wo honom and they lost their lives. And so I'll come back again after mini abema this sports abre no. Then we'll look at and the way forward as a state. The ebetimi after this unfortunate idea losing 8 compatriots at a go within a split of some minutes. You lose wo munyina. Pige. Woni munye. Enyamanye.
Confirm cry NCA. Ade ba ko pe na me di ho ya kakra. Ekwan a yede omomu no ade yede omomu no gu mu no
emfoni no ababa no.
Yes, menyaya nka san emfoni no amba abontin because a whole defense minister,
yes,
ye bambo asoman no ehye ne nsem,
yes,
na se bibi se esia kotokomu na edi na mugu obi beka say e bia na saa time na no na wa around but anka soldier for contem I am preventing people from getting to the scene. Come here say videos no anka bia na mabon because internationally e magani di money. I'm just might say bia o man bi no mo defense minister to say anka obi amponya access to the sea.
We'll get into that conversation properly because the problem hano
bibia kakra
ye fa bibia tra sa na ye ko eni mo.
And pa na me catch obi say last week and last 2 weeks you kun konfo bi wo ye area ho a police for befa no omo say omo bag na zip one no and dey emu no ehye mu. So I was just saying a whole defense minister but
all right, yes, nti abusia me de mo share pikin sa na fe ye twa ho ne aba
abusia emra so say omanga NKOSUO sports no ye de ebe sumo wo CTV Ghana's #1 ye twa ye ho ba sisi a ye ba ye de nsem no ye de bebra mu. Ebusia edia mejeso eye pa kwesi PK yen hyensem nase na yemfe emfiri Ghana Football Association na wotwi mu na beto odwa se efe from penyfo omo epeso mo reforms bi regards to tema eye na president no okoye nyenim se OMAN Penya na president of Ghana Football Association ya no over 2 terms eno eni nia GFA constitution e na report ya saka ne se FA mpanyfo for the koma FIFA so mo person mo ye FA presidency 3 term e ma FIFA ya tum eno chi on person mo nya second vice president I no ebeye oba eno so FIFA ya tum ne mo akase clubs na omo eno mo kabie ewo mu nya me ya dima 12 August omo congress e wo Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence omo ko gituma na se FA president term eno eye 2 terms no afi ye de call 3 terms and a board member Emma Accra House of Folk Dr. Nyaho Tamakro or say ma ho kwana sa de ni esia eno ebeye ade edi amane ana edi oyene pa ebeba Ghana football emu Nyaho Tamakro.
The constitution strictly puts the number of terms a GFA president can serve at 2. And this started during the era of the current president. I have further warned that history had repeated itself in several things in this country, and we don't seem to take note of that. And if we are not careful, this can create a big problem. Because citing the downfall of the former GFA boss, Kwesi Nyantakyi, my very good friend, I attributed as this particular thing he himself wanted to do would have been part of his downfall. Now, to me, anyone who wants to stay in power perpetually, especially by twisting the constitution to suit their interests, is a danger to the organization and the society. So this is what I will say so far.
Of African Nations Chan 2025 edition NKOSUO amamiensa na host meche Kenya, Tanzania and Oman Uganda yabo 1-2 matches here wenra and yabo match day 2 kopi mo match day 2 a group B Oman ni edi Burkina Faso omo Central African Republic ebom eka enan ema Central African Republic eteka no mu mienu na enu echi Mauritania so almost Emma or my Tanzania, we are one of the host nations, no, a bomb, a cabako, amonso, almo, and timiante, and that matches in a twaso, a honno, my young share in the fixtures, no, near Tennessee, DR Congo, almo, and a group A, no, almoni Zambia, and about 4 p.m. and you may win as I give no, a better and group A now, so no, or my and Eddie Angola, almo any Kenya, one of the host nations, so bet me Eddie in terms and also a 7 p.m. It's way any matches a better in there, our champion of African Nations China and other pens so you don't some so yede my yanko enim na yanko kopiemu ewo amana na amana dey say pre-season e go so NKOSUO teams ahodo na ebobo bia na nra Arsenal ene Villarreal omo dey tam so na eba na we na Arsenal edincho e ka miensa Villarreal ahye omo e ma motimi ete ka no mienu highlight na enye. Anti we any send highlights no ehunsem ekono ye de Emma na Mikel Arteta manager Emma Arsenal bobuko no o se ni mrante mienu omo giremu esi akan afi no omo be join Arsenal meche Victor Gyökeres from Sporting CP no ni Madueke from Chelsea to Arsenal Mikel Arteta manager Emma Arsenal wa bon mrante na ba so se omo money ball in the game no akoni mi ye pa nti o hwe ni se season sha se mrante mienu we o mechi no e giremu ye pa na o betime esi akan ye na omo e de ma Arsenal bobuko we any kasem kakra efi asna kache eba ena do penso yede ma fe nkoko wiemu ewo Al Nassr me pacho omusi akan ewo Saudi Pro League na omakopie mu ewo Lagos me pacho Lagos na Nigeria de no Portugal Lagos eho no ena omu eyo pre-season na report ensa I can say omukopie mu ho no nyina ya Brante Ronaldo na ni ideas e wo say di team no ekọ ni krom Portugal particularly Lagos ho no na yeti fan ko che ni krom from so mu say yes boboko bi wo ha ye friend Al Nassr so far so go mu training no etimi akonkan ye pa the likes of Sadio Mane mu nyina ejire mu che say training no akonkan ye pa ye say Lagos ni de amanfo ni agye pa say Al Nassr team pia pictures in there omo efa no kwa nti Ronaldo any Al Nassr kopie mu ewo Lagos Portugal nyame aduma 28th of August and a Saudi Pro League no so ebetimi ahya se busia ye gina we so na nsema ye de bra say anapabosu Ghana OMAN Ghana NKOSUO sports no ye di AC today is in the best of the busia edi ambeji so eye pa kwesi pike Dr. Desmond Kofi Annan e de OMAN Ghana NKOSUO to us CTV Ghana's number 1.
Good business means seeing the possibility.
That was it. Say Uguswa ni etna ewo CTV Ghana's number 1. Jumedie no OMAN Ghana NKOSUO ena yeguswa ya de brewi na say the medical kanu. We are grieving as a nation and and then we have a corner from say a big blow. We can't say it any better. Say but we stand with the family, Tichiru and Abem Penny for particularly His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nevice, Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman Penny for a can for the president to cancel all the state engagement there. They should tell you the gravity of Asemonwa Abeto so but who be here say Yabra Bomusu Ebedin Komo Nafi. There was say as Atiasifo no yasi na bibi bianso ekoyi ni senti ene ye be hweda yeso oso daye ana wonso daye asechire ni nsunsanso ye de na oso daye nso a otiase de na be ma wohu se daye a wasun daye pa ana se daye boni ni nyina mu no kaye ho binya nchire mu no enche bia me ne pani kese ena esi nkonwa ye bedi sankomo no ewo ho eye Dolores Ismaila na meneno betwetwe nkomo ewo ha CEO Edema the Dark Herbal and Spiritual Center the Dark Herbal and Spiritual Center ewo ho senior yes mo akwa I hope you say udino minyano correct ya menti
Dolores Ismaila
correct Dolores Ismaila abisia nti gibre share link no na fofrofo nso enyi bi hwe asemo ye de ba no asemo a ehu hia yi pa me ntan so daye nti me so me de no mebisa pani no what that means to me any de kekeka ho a but wetin so the question e de aba any arrechichen sem said the medical kano 0242707574 0242707574 e bi Facebook no any your social media handle my CTVGH ebusia fefa hobra nafi yenjebre na yenkan FM senior first of all mami mbusa dayeso dia
dayeso a enyina uka we betiase adea wakonda yim so na wo huni sai se wotiase a onam na wo bobra bi e wo bra wadani ye kada eso a obi o wada so bobra e wo dai
unda yim
wonda e wo ndani eno ena ye kan say daye
the dream as we hear nana daye so no as na ye kan e wo say oda ansa wetimi akosa atibi yenimu
e betimi da obi nso wa hosi ya na ese I said
afan ni so
nani kun and e bi so was it was spiritual stance bi your intuition life via obi to be transisi I said okata nani say ka no na you I said okata nani ka class e pena adena ba besin ye dia ma no I don't know say only obi a wadwu do wadwen ultimate dwena ade ho ti ase a da ye ya ade bia keeping it become a problem it is hard and inti ubasha na nso a ipa bebre be ka kire say maso dai so me wefi maso dai nso bai dai wefi such a person want to be nyasunsun djuma because say e band say dai so a nyema bebre wom dai so te say obi okatana ni say order Obrado Bobo akopem say 8 hours na ode no to wa obed so da ya akopem 8 hours na wiye ebi ni say wo ka say wo se wo de won time so ejina lada wo so na de o time so so e wo na lada o ni obi so wa on so da e kura on kai po so da e
I see enti na me bisa we as nipa no e wo se me so da e
se wo so da e
man so da ya me how ne say
so one so dia meaning say soon no you have a challenge bi I say you do more light that was soon
hey
yes you do more light was soon because munina be sen ya on we so dia ne ye nyama kese bi num da ye so ya di bi ahwehra say adi bia e bi dia na wo so no on say me ka say wala da wo gina so me so da ya ebi ya me amede ebi obi die but obi so da ya e ono nko ane die ano so wo iti da ya so no edu ba bi a e won sin so bebre ade ba ya bra bom but e ya ye hu ene obi ba bi di ana say wo hu se obi bi a ko true awi but there is a particular dream there says had dining disappointment must come yes and also ho and obi so ho or dai bi o so a obi say den ya sa dai ne de e bebam I so bi o se me solo to number oboa bebam ebi no mu de sa na ete
okay
obi so o se me dai ntonchia o se meka kire o sa we me hu sa we asi ampanso ebisi no nso ye den e wo ho nti daye ya de bi a nyankopon fa so kasa kire okra na ti wo mu but se wo no bi a o ti be dwene ti ase a you can't keep it
I see nti whether or not o so daye on tan so daye e na won so daye kra na o kire mu se eje se o kan ye bi adum
hey o kan ye bi there is some rhyme bi e wo sunsun mu a o no ni ho
I see
there's a word only ho bi that's you are I said o adam bi atu mu nti ne ma bi e koso no wo de wa brabo no you don't know and e bi nso o wa anya wo na wo ye when you have a monitoring spirit and also to me yes it takes all the screen from you
monitoring spirit eno echim kakra no yade
sunsun bi a edi wachi tetew because akwenya bi onim so hu ade we ebe so hu ade ebe so
betu hu na monti
no na mo ebe we nti no on ma hu hwe pa close we sa screen no efi ho but because all the I say take camera see and you feel when they be we so be when
yes
that's it in life you are off from the baby as off but you will feel
I see and he say emfa ne say men so that he said okay monitoring angel no sa de ni fi na negative one no o yi fi ho na say ye yi kire wo bi na so be ka te say obi asome ho da ye say bi ase ya say si ho ana
si ho
okay
e mani bi o wankasa o se nyankopon bo nipa no o mo bi had a life of intuition oba ho na bi si so se oba so da ye se oba da ati ase sanya nyame di mo bi a wasase so na mmo se unyanya sa negative energy no enya take over we repair na take ceremony nyina off obi wa no da yo so pa yes ohun so obi ni da only the who say only dey be anti dey be person order into such people no on time be on pie
sir
yes why you used to why you used to that specific attitude no it don't be most of the time not or your indoor type it is such a person one should be depression ya refu frasa be kan ho ama no o tell me ka so ti ase it every biano na you also need to say something and tell you something. You need some alerts. You need alerts.
I see. Many Dolores Ismaila, CEO Edima, and our penny country for what that deduct herbal and spiritual center. And I mean, you see, Kunya, ye dim komo afa diet so. Hunti afi na wojo ni ya. Unso betimina dia kunya nafi. Was a busi be a febra. Brace maybe a full 9 nafi. The opposite will be CEO be and not will be son or me so dia I will say mitimichirasiana and I say
intimidating also dia I will say one who die no so one tiasia we need to get somebody who is a spiritual person to go into because sometimes you go kasa chiro fa die anymore sa die no tiasia mpo untimi si ho akwan enti no mo se Nyankopon ya se oyi kirewa na wa yede on say no wa ya che wan 200 mo a on say no oyi kirewa se 200 mo 200 mo ansa na wa yede wa say no ba wo hu obi wa so da say I say ba be ware no na da ye ni mu nbre ne ya so no da ye ni mu no so da say ya ware ne dada ama ne kawa kwa say no na yede ayeda aware negu ne ma da akadema pemone aware negu it is a way no be obetimi actually wo mu aye ho ade amawa ma me papa wo hwe me aware negu wo da so be phone line no me see obi asodaye ma aware o ware ye no se ne ka wa yira na aware na anya papa aware negu but one for serious enti bra na adwe ba so na aye den atiko obi so ne ka ode ye adwuma bra car no ohun se odana do bia ai se car no be a car no nam no enam ni area o ba bia o car no nam far away meaning says a car no o 200 ha car na bre dada
ikuja ni kwem problems nko
so ati azie car na bre enti dia wo ba ye bia no papa ade bia Nyankopon de ba kire bia no wo owo ho akwan kire yehwe bre na David epese oni Goliath ekopon okotena se din no bisa nyame se Nyankopon amba no amaka David yesi God speaks to you through some wise way papa nyo bia ne be den ebenya sa opportunity no enyi ni penyina na wo sa kwenya no but what is yes ye wo trust me ni wo mpanimfo bia anase ye nananom bia omososo daye wo kire daye ni mu a edi yedi ede ba ye de edi ohawo ba no nso na yeden yehu bato na mega so ti ase ni nyina mu no se wunni sa inimdie na papa obi betimi aso dae na akoka kire ni amane wrong interpretation
yes
interpretation mu no I go wrong bato na mega so ti ase good but obi so wa de Nyankopon de a che no otedae ase ntotumi kire ase enso e ma ni sim pepepe.
Do you need any ubia to meet diase and say you will a special person be to
and you be a can to meet diase even a month we be a spiritual man or your softful or your den and you net diase now also be a question be said ain't say me maso die na me me catch the one say a see no on say be no one throw die so no book ain't say me na maso die na say be a die na ya die and on way also obi on so ahwade se meka ware asemi obi o ana aware bi ya se se bebe ware de akwa adwindwim ana nya sa ena ode akonda yem ena apie eno so wo nti ebi wo wa ewunjina so daye bi wo wa eninjina so nti ade ni daye bi wo wa ewunjina so ebi so ayeden engine so it is sometimes amanfo interpret ade no wrongly I say obi yare no akọ doctor ho na onhu yare na eye ne poti na ọka chere tanti de bia na onu madru wrongly kopem me say doctor no advin baba so de bi ma menye say na menhwe obo yare ha no na wanu mundu fufuro bi kura che ansa na obo hu so de bi say na edro no ha but make what you say obi timi yare ama de be tia wa tondra kese ande no so okoto ebro 5 city people na de yare no anu aye den esi e wo ho no enti diet die papa hwɛ obi aso da and say wo say wo me in the poster border am pounds obi truly you will die
otu ho na mo dey say wetu but when do na mo we ten obeko but meti baby say usually so so daye na say koba ne say wawu a na che say kwatintin ana e myth say me ye kadunu ye ho sere
say wawu
yes
papa enta me che say daye ebi wonjina so ebi so ni njina so but me on say life na ye wo mu no papa ansa na obetimi eni nyame akasa ana obetimi ehu ade through darkness no you need to close these eyes and when tina yeda ansa na nyankopon ne yeda yi ni ama ade akire okra na ewo wo mu no enti say waso da ye say mawu now say eno no tell say we am to me as I'm sitting here I'm telling you it's not true.
I see.
Na make out here say e bi as hada ye na wo so na enye wuha o da ya but so that is why I started American no say da ye bi wo so ye na enye wuha na ye huni pe bi na e den e bi
yi chire wo
but unhia obi obetimi aye den
interpret
interpret mo no ni asem no
I see and anu bi na eye yi na yi da ye bi pie ho ba bi na ye boy ye ka chire ni pa kwa wo se masa me de uku didi ufufu ne yi na wo ye yi Ebusia mama see you asre see you say nkomo say what da
mete there's
no jene say
enti me kan say
obo da ye no so obuso say no udidi yi
me da say one who say yen empedifu ye ko me akwanhie say hwe radio TV ni social media asofu binumu aka obi kwa kan ya bo ni din
yes
some of us we don't take spiritual issues serious you who say media ni say makotena sorry dem mu na me wo me bible my bet me fi that's it the make us what you say but I want to stand on authority and say asofu ni bi kura na momoto mo na ase na mo no mo so mo no you don't know where they walk through before Sunday they come and sit down to pray for you you have no idea. So what you say? On someone so said, "Ahana me den." Number one, no ade ade na ba no dey be all the feed you. You have no idea. It is say obi hu ade aka kire wo no sana da ye nso oka obi de be ya agro. Until say esi wi ansa no ka say me hu yanka me hu yo. Yeah, nyama bebre ti me si. Obi ka say ade we e da ye. Ana TV video na me hwe. Na say why you confused? Untimi separate the intuition life from dream ontimi obi timi transisi ya na yeso oda nyanko professor ka che obi otimi transisi din se ayese nani nkumu otiwo din ayese oda se apebo se na ye yi adina kire na ayese short we bi eno ano no eno na eya asofufuo no se omu gina pulpit so ana so mo consult room na okwa o se mako ofie enye se wanante akọ ofie o eye sunsum no eye short journey na ba beka de ewu mai den ache no enti da yeso no ye betimi aka akire obi se saa de we mahu hwe menye sa asofo timi frɛ so obi ahamatrofo no asofo timi frɛ mahu ade bi enti ye ni se onfa ne serious
yes
ohun ni se o ya kan sam na den akire me o ba ti abre ye bibifo ye gidie ene ye suban bi asese ya adopt enti wo so dan na waka che nipa no kura no obi order so dan me say waso dan no number of times or one na ye mo hihye no or one na ye mo hihye no just dan no so do huni say da bi da ye no enkoyie iti ono na brabo na nka sanso no nya dan ensi ni yie because ohuni say ehun bi iti onam kura na ye mo hihye no won obi aso da ye say I say de bia na say onam na busu afie I say de bia onam asie na oka obi si o saa de no ni nyina won kyerase when you be a obekere wase a I say papa we use school na wotin krankrum ha a office e down so how da you so how da you dey be obeso da na wo tire exam so we kura ofi o obase. I see. Me ba ye bisa some dreams we na you attempt to explain to us the chere na fi baba mbie phone lines na ya hwe phone so embe busa wo ensem ba ko mienu bi na fi ye ntoa so 0302771593 ahoma obetimi na wafre esiso 0302771593 na so fa betimi de wo message no e de aba e wo 0242707574 WhatsApp ni texting na o de fa ho ba mejibre namakan ediamon ebi lines no e wo screen so obetimi na wafre na wabisa wasem opese obisa. Hello, good morning. Pacho bodin baby okasefri.
Pacho medin di befi na mekasefri oyarefa. All right, befi yetio. Wadaroma mesum da empempi na mehu ewo northern region, precisely Bogatanga. Ewo mia mifie papa fie. Na me se school uniform. Mentiase me huanse o me akra here.
Okay. Koso ahwe dwumedie no also penin be yi ano ama why?
Mpacho yo me
okay, all right. Nti no I was say obeso da ya no gina northern region. Was she school uniform. And yes school now. But that's on the lighter side.
Delay in life.
Oba be yi ano ama kama di nchiremu be ma. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pacho bodin baby okasefri.
Pacho your friend Sarah.
All right.
But I know me this say also Diana say obo say obi ehie Johnson egu so
okay. All right. Koswa na ti Dolores Ismaila ebeya no adiama. All right. All right. Ntebusia koswa na onso fa wo de febra ewo ho na fe ye nhye de eko. All right. Okay. Hello, good morning. Bodin baby okase.
Good morning.
Yes.
Baby Kofi barrier.
All right, Kofi etio.
Yeah, this animal me say, "Uso daye." Na wo titi fruits. Na dia. Accepting.
So who did
na uso daye. Not titi fruits. Ana wo tupam.
Na who di fruit ana wo titi fruit.
Who titi fruit. Ana wo tupam. Accepting.
Okay. All right. All right. Nti ebusia no. Also other say u titi fruit and out to pan no. Okay. All right. Hello, good morning. Bodi maybe I can say free. Hello.
Hello.
Aha, mpacho dina yi mai kakra na afi yente wonka na kwa wasem so.
And mpacho femi santo din kakra fi oyibi.
Yo yetio.
Mpacho kaso bana me bobo omo mutumi seme mesa me de dia ta me no ma hye wo mo mutumi seme da
senior online no mutwetwa si o dia waka bia na yante wa ha wada magina yi mai
mpacho me se meso da ida na me bobo and mentiase
ubeso da na wo bobo
mpacho
and ye obeye mercy ebet koso atie wasre koso ahwe dwumedie no papa wa ha obeyi anu ama why okay, all right, you so beso da na obobo all right nti data yanjini nyina na penin yanu nyina mai okay yemfa last caller nafi. Hello, good morning. Bodin baby okase free.
Yeah, me pacho your friend Katarilando, me free someone.
Yo, it's you.
Pacho, so Diana, your catcher say you are the richest man in the world. As it say.
Okay. You at it. Because why Papa be yano ama why? Okay. Papa, the avenue. Yemfa last person in the kind was say also Diana your catcher. Obi abasu bi mo na. Okay, my for last one. Hello, good morning. Bodin baby okase free.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Pacho because free ablekuma
yo yetio
me pacha obeda ni say me so da say esuro ebie next steps about them na yeah try as a young folk
me ba mpacho we line mu nya wo se wo so da yesterday
esoro ebie
okay
okay abedem ana yeah try as a young folk na yanko esoro
okay
so iti emu ho no ye fro ko na ye fro ko na ye koduru another stage bi no mo so e ho ye kan say na e ka si ho no mo si yam fo sa ka no na no de ye be ko enti na me ndu system and I'm so da esa at the same time as I come ebusiam ebusia fie na me ko ye no na I say BBC and I say kwachi ebusia for na me ko na kwachi ebusia for no ebi like almost and receive me I say me call what check me thank ko nti almost me ti anu ko anu ebi da almost da ne omo eni e kire me nti ase
okay all right yo koswa na tie na papa ebe yi ana monti papa yan fa last person mo mo dey start dey obai CCI so da yese esure bie na se atwedie bie be si ho ayese omofro ko duru bebi no ene e kire om se car bi nso si ho so omofo na emfa omonko bebi foforo ene ni so tie no
okay da yo taiso ana se oni ahamani so itino
yes
mitimi ya on say meaning is that the person needs to travel from ohia Sakrai wana brabo what you say say baby or no minim say ono ani fie a nke be say nko on to kwan free baby or one to different place location na brabo be sesa
I see the same person now say I say as we could pie na busua fie na akoba ne se uchiche na afa obi adane nani as wo mpese wo mechia no uchia obi amfie no ni ade ana sache se
on say nipa na nkasa no owo issue bi ewo na brabo spiritually owo issue na ono no nyame ama no ahoodin bi ba akase obenyo obi apejam
no
that make out as here because who na uchi obi na obi amfie di I mean say there is something against you
yes
what you say aha and ye yi baby anchiro say one kasa wabusu mu
yeah
sada my maybe friend me from Saudi Arabia no o catch them say me yade bi ma no and also oda so da hu say na busuafo etwa ehia omo asoja omo say omo mpenema onde no ho me chene say mama so wa no hu dia egusu eden e ba no ebi okra na enye wabusuafo no but nyankopon ama wa hu baby a yede wakwaku wabrabo na ejina you have to live there
I see
it's on no there na waso no on sesa the location baby will be on be ya on sesa the location abebo no
mini abema nso buy wo say also da ye na ye bold say we the richest man as such as enye
it has challenges anyone anyone papa na uti say na uko video boss na richest man will it be easy for you do another mama uti my out there
yes
ubeka baby a wo no I so be aso da I said be am Mrs. It's not easy for you to make it and yeah easy for you to make it
I see we so say me mercy no also obeso bo no wo obeso da ye no wo bobo
ebi ye yade ai obenya leg problem say ye de ne nan no ye adwuma ebi na make us so wada wo car na enenam baby no they make us the as good ebi o a na enye yade as we are saying now meaning say our journey be to embark on start here our journey be I say on embark as our journey no on start here
I see we nso say obeso daye no na wo tuburudu ana to say wo tete aduaba
na otete no eye aduaba na otete no eye on say na kamene na ka say maybe say aduaba ben
okay
ye wa aduaba bi a wotete a eye ohanko a na ye wa aduaba bi so de a wotete a eye
okay
aye say wa so daye so wotete mako ana say wotete ade bi a eye kokko enye ebia yaudie bi eba iti aduaba ne niama na oka no
obi osi o masoda ye mango masoda ye ebro masoda ye refu kakra kabi mu na ewe eye but as to aduaba ben a aduaba no ewo gina so bi woda ye ni ewo wabrabom international me so na metete aduaba nko asa akete da bi ko aduaba bi a wotete a papa nya soft but aduaba bi so a wotete a o ka ti obi a obeka cha so nyame nsira wo da be ka ti ase bituma ba say emu eye nsira ebro eye nsira da be ka so ti ase ha but dai bi o wa on say won ye bi bifu no won eye na ye pay attention to them bi ye wo dai bi o so sa dai na papa from the moment na so dai no things start changing baya ye hu here o chirechirefo bi a o dai bi o be so sa dai no in the next 2-3 days going won say na your life has started at 10. I say news be ba I say there be or how be ba I say sanya mananso
I see. And then brodo to no so
ya yare enye brodo to no ya yare your free ye say nyame amwa na the kidney and the liver ana say ni huni pe bi be hye
I see.
It is so shares are so. Aye.
Obi su busa say also da na say ya to Jonsu egu ho a.
Enye. On say sunsu mu no ya wo de ya de Jonsu otimi ye.
Okay.
Itimi de Jonsu dware. E bitimi nom. What you say? Ye sa de na e pamu bibi free ho. But whereby ya da ye sumu say ya to Jonsu ogu ho. Baba. Or how do you chiri? I so be aso da ese mekwa ya na so o how de akire I so aso da ese ono no de bia ese one na mo school dem so bi so aso da no gina north
no she school
atade bi sa se enfa na wo na mekan you hwese wo tin kran krum wan so da so gina East Legon wan so da ese wo gina yi ha chu wan so da so wo cantonment ha ba bia o ba wa so da ese wo kura ase wo se uniform obi kran wa so da ese ote Pono wa all through exams so who the all through da yinim. And how will your life be? What physical say kura no ntimi nyo. Na da yinim kura no wasam so da obi go na tade osase no. Waso da say no se na fu atade da da bi o. Obi go to me so da say na atade bi atete bi. Oh, yes. Me anu ntimi de bi ameka say matade ma sese me de be mo obi no. There is a question mark. Papa. Oh, and say me nye bi da. Some me betima for matade ase me nua betima for matade but say me yi de kwakwo chobi wa bonten there be say ya de mono na metode amount
I see
bon because enye sadaye no papa enye daye pa nti me kan kire obi a wo hwe yen se waso daye se unam wakura waso daye se wo school dem tron so hwe nso me kan na wo ye bank manager me kan wo ye pani bi a wo ye adwuma obaabi me kan na wo ye obi a wo di mu it is sanipa no eye then you be na brabo na wie no obenya crisis obenya issues I want me handle
ye den komo na berry ye na obi si oso da ye na wonu moja asechese
papa yare o
moja no
yare
I see
yare sani pa no obo say that bia no maka say wanya kidney obability enye
I see
ana papa o tia so ka say physical kra no is so banu moja it meaning say they are feeding the person with negative you can say yade bia MPA ebe pie no oye no hwe nye yi
I see
yade bi o wa sodaya se yin hu ani papa se nye sunsun mu akonya mu se ebetimi abo free side enu mu wo ye den e do beko
I see ma minda wase na eye kwei so bi pe wachi kwan a obe den
yo me pa cho se o pe Dr. Didak me kiri akwan a me number no na me de be ma wo me wo adesu in some masamanka se kwan so a secondary school no me na di ehwe animu ho na me butu me di me ndwuma ba me number a bibi na eche wa adwenya wo pese wo bisa 0244 099 777 0244 099 777 anasa obetimi afre 020 83 22172 020 83 22172 Dr. Didak me numbers no eno no say nkomo yedi nyina no adaroma na ebia na obi peso obisa obi won so a waka atro bia so no still onya emwa yes fa cha ofreme manhwe osika dabi o how no na mpese me boa na daachi ukodi mi ho adanse etire obi
sir
na me shira mo ya akonyi
all right nti abusia eye di Lawrence Ismaila ena yene no atwetwe nkomo no pani kwankere for woda the Dark Herbal and Spiritual Center anu ena yedana se ene wajibre na afi odinchiri mu ade abre efa dayesum nti abusia osu daye a maninye we adihia asem onso daye so a sire grease na start so daye ni bia mesre grease na master tia so daye se de be ya bibia ebekoyi but ye twa ye hone ya bana afi ya be ye besi nkonya di nkomo foforo no next stars reality show abusia baso na audition no na ye di tu anim nyame ya adomo a ekina efiada nonson pepe na chese ye di audition no ehihye so bo anan na bra cantonment laboni ha sei aha se wo hwehwe ye CTV na bra ya so ye oba afi audition no who can be part nti eno ni asema wo ye 18 years between 18 to 45 years dia obetimi na wa balance wa be test said ye be ya onyum to what saying or rap it saying reggae dance hall unimu yo ha ye se dress fa ho kama na afi bra na be di se adwuma na yenim bia na wo be the next stars and the next new star ebeye nkurahwesem ediama wankasa ne abusuafo nyina ewo ho na ye kan se sikabotne ene achedia awodo a edasa adwumadi yeso yi eye worth 300,000 Ghana cedis. Can you imagine? With the 100 cedis for form 100 cedis na fa be wini sa achedia botne kase nyina no ewo ho nti hyene nso na afi ebre no so a brana nso bekira obobre ewo ho ana obetimi kura akoyen website so na afi wako register ewo www.thenextstars.com na afi register ewo ho nti ebisia yitwa ye ho ye ba ya ke bia nso ye de bebre ho
Inti okuni ni pa no da wa untu minki kani hui asum pia ni pa no da wa odini saguni bui ye diara Ghana ruti happiness oh yo ye chi swepe free ye am sisien ye bosas Sempa Ensianto Yanti bosionka Na femba no sena Yenti akwadi hwekwandu maja akwantimfi
Odupo atutu obemponko Adensa ya so kwatayiro ye Way Obiso ye mo Oh my God, Okunene Kofi Essuman, Echimada wasia,
www.musica.org.gh Launching ya say and papentina yes swing okuna for ye ma wudue abusia unyumunie president to president oko heaven for settlement ankra tayare oko 37 for treatment okoya wamba oh my God what a bereavement it's ye beka sayini gani ye be ye daini enyom to for ye dieni Ghana dere wo ya kangana for ume. Inara tuntumie yeundido.
Rap ya. Ekomini, you never say yassery, and then my dreams say young penny if we say yashri as we when you see no memo in our boo at the very power, come patch out the name with ya, 70 million so better power.
You don't have to fight again, let your soul float on the winds of change. Today you'll be with your father.
Ghana, yeah you are do, yeah you are there. Hey, nada benana me yinsu basa, da benana Ghana fu yinsu basa o. Nyame fa wosie. I'm crying. I'm waiting now. Not just crying.
Papa, it's time for solitude. It's time for solidarity. Lord, God have mercy. Hear me now. I lift up mine eyes and I freeze kulem like ice. My blood freezes into a solid gory sight. Eyes I want to believe is all lies. Whoever has cast the dice has made the crossing of the Rubicon a big bite. Yeah, Uncle Atta, now you can rest in one peaceful slice. Damn for you, Uncle Atta, now you can fly with a smile all the way to Mount Zion like a kite. Damn for you.
Okwa wukwe wunyo nyamikwa Asumjenye no kwa sukuso
Okwa sukuso
Wewa ma asematu yesu
Asematu
Ankrate nantiyo
Good things don't last long. In this life, most good people die young. It's very difficult to try keep a smile on. In this hard situation, when the sorrows just a pile on. Kungela mambieran, amambieran, yeah. Ajimisem, nana kote hine.
Hear me now. I lift up mine eyes and I freeze kulem like ice. My blood freezes into a solid gory sight. Eyes I want to believe is all lies. Whoever has cast the dice has made the crossing of the Rubicon a big bite. Yeah, Uncle Atta, now you can rest in one peaceful slice. Damn for you, Uncle Atta, now you can fly with a smile all the way to Mount Zion like a kite. Damn for you.
Okwa wukwe wunyo nyamikwa Asumjenye no kwa sukuso
Okwa sukuso
Wewa ma asematu yesu
Asematu
Ankrate nantiyo
Good things don't last long. In this life, most good people die young. It's very difficult to try keep a smile on. In this hard situation, when the sorrows just a pile on. Kungela mambieran, amambieran, yeah.
Yedi fahini, edabi na debi. Edi yemboni, edi from a boni, etutu odupom, obrepom, oni wanyamfo Ivan Smith. Yeah, edi sano wodi, Fofi Antoata, Fofi Antoata, Fofi Antoata. A special tribute from the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica, to the late President of the Republic of Ghana, Professor John Evans Atta Mills. Though you are gone, your memory continue to live and live in our hearts. Till we meet again, rest in perfect peace.
adwene sɛ ende no yɛbɛ fa no form kura esan sɛ this atoyɛnkyɛm ato ɔman no enya dia ɛyɛ nikasɛm kura and ɛyɛ ho nsɛnkaeɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtena se as a people, as political actors, as leaders na yɛtimi ɛpɛ pimasibre, and that's exactly what we are going to do on the platform today. And but before that, messages be about and Mashemo Boss and then because a show of tributes, any sympathetic situations towards and our words and our kind words towards one more or more immediate effect to some of aturenchemia esi wa hanintino meka mo messages ni dodo na ediamo na way free Nana Essuman of Essuman Motors na Odehyeeba or say a big disaster has fallen upon Ghana because look at how such intelligent and visionary leaders we have lost just yesterday. Even though we are citizens, we couldn't sleep. And what about their families? My condolences to the family because this is really something else. Now, we should pray for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and his respected Vice President. We should get an Indian or Russian detective to investigate this case because he can't believe or trust a Ghanaian detective. Okay. And when in someone a free Nana Essuman ho Odehyeeba. A couple of them, but before I call the other ones in the okay, my main kind way, NASCO Fufu or say national calamity or disaster again. My God, save Ghana leaders, especially political leaders. NASCO Fufu and Adiwe Baye, Amisco Spelele, and so the Aba was say, seriously, I am so devastated upon hearing the news of the helicopter crash that involved Honorable Dr. OMAN and other government officials. In fact, they have really created a big vacuum in our political fraternity. Anyway, my deepest condolences to the bereaved families. Never again. # never again. Thank you, Amisco Spidede. Lillian Odehyeeba was say, yeah, we love you, but the good Lord Almighty loves you more. Rest well. Can't sleep, oh. Lillian, we agree. We all can't sleep. Very terrible. Also, the Abba will say, Yea, my heart, oh, sorry for this painful death. Rest in perfect peace. We will never forget this painful day. Oh, Madagana. Masawood Kumasi Bantama and Odehyeeba was say I'm profoundly heartbroken and shaken by the sudden and tragic loss of 8 Ghanaian government officials in the helicopter crash. These were honorable men who dedicated themselves to the service of Ghana. May their humble souls find peace with deepest sorrow. Regards, and uchia ewoho. Sansona onso de ba mejibre na makan edi amount ewoho. Ebusia maminda mimpenimfo a ende minsaka omo ewo epunechi edi enchiremu. Mewo National Communication Team member Edima NPP Amayokio no Nab Jude ewa ha. Sanso ena mewo Malik Adama National Communication Team member Edima NDC Amayokio no. Ena yadi nyina regular face. Solo is everywhere. Movement for Change, Penny spokesperson, also a member of the communication team. Solomon Owusu so ajibre ede nenunya ebeta adwuma de nechi. Mpere for mama kwaba.
Ya konto.
Malik boko die.
Yetsen kwade. Ye beka chanyam say ya dance. Yenya yenim dia. Esi.
Sa.
So no. Yimo bibi yenya recover.
Okay.
Yeah, me padi a one ntime.
Sir.
Na match ya OMAN opinion so.
Okay.
Na match ya the good professor.
Okay. Edding, Malik, Edding, you can understand. Mamin ko Jude so na fe. Jude, baby aboko there.
Senior, I don't be a boko. Just the until Enra, the unfortunate incident happened. And fact, we one incident I take your money now. In and say take it back. In fact, Enra me tell no. For Endra, Bepimending no. I've not been myself. Maybe I mean who said
but my tissue why be here as a annoying and I'll meet you
and Tadia Ubusai no from just so that me can dry yet me tell seminar me follow news na be payment na no me I mean who said me maboto fact be the din komo krandra yen komo ayedi nyina je say your question e busa ye ho ne say e ba ne shen
yes
e den e na be ba bi sei e betimi asia e bia mpanimfo antimi antoto nyama amfanya mabu akwan mu to prevent this from happening but do baby ana wo hu ni say well enya baby but says that they are kind and then come on will be focused on say your best going forward. Say bisa no then ye be ye the Asia no kwan say the be adachi bi no bisa enye den NCBO. In fact, yashre there Ghana we share ministers of state
exactly
a name penny for almost 7 in various areas as far as your mind
yes
move in and even servicemen
all right
ni nyina no oman no ejuma they were going to serve a year on mine and abanisa
exactly
in fact ne kano hana
ye be domo suko and ye be spending considerable good time on this particular conversation solo obi no be person tell me the meaning of share here we say some of these things na ya na e won chirase pa
the bridge abo man bridge of abo man atadiana me say na doc the woman say first of all me ankasa betodi ewu pa de enya dia epusu me sa
okay
no because the day you are born the next thing you must expect is death yen yet why pa de nim say obewu here you say you be there you be is the when
Yeah.
That is the only thing I estimate. Anna, ya chance for ye ni pa die a moja diri mu ofisi aye wo ade bia ye dia kan ho a e ma ye di awre ho ye ya pa wo sa atroye nche ni break ye no e kwanye a
be faso
e faso siye 8 able-bodied Ghanaians mema one saw flight ye mo efukoye. In fact, Mutala crowd here, and na me ye program on TV3. But waiting room, or more kwakofu, and no testing into the program.
Exactly. And I saw Roland read the message
every day. And to be called them media series. Only to be told because me information in them. But me I believe in amamreni amanisa. Baby assembly see or don't phobia no one round. Information ahead of time. And your year and I'm cross checking with them because play me to a flight manifest.
Exactly.
Tunim nipa
a was flight and so.
And you from 10 nobody my head down. Tell you are in a boycott to program from ya. Because we didn't carry down that. Obey that is the same way. Tomo can you share me? Because me person a busiano and a debate to Gansana.
Yakebi.
Na young friend tunko for say, ya mamrani this amani this say no. You see, there is a reason why ya semsia ye mebusia and a breaking story.
Exactly.
Ye best any media houses. There be any social media. You see, say utie or mane buama and mame say otia same way abra TV for neka.
Exactly.
It is totally wrong.
And we hear crowd say because of that, you know, when officially, you know, if somebody in communication, they had to make sure medical doctors near the guma because already she had a condition.
Obituli konya gory video, propaganda video. Now they chase saying the see for Christ's sake. Omo yirene ma, omo abusuya. Adi see enya depa. Ye break kese pa na bo man no. Because whichever way I'll be follow no, your man juma no mukwa koye.
Yes.
Say yes, be responsible mind in one semua. Samre no menya sure say come be call boase. Now we were saved. It could have been more. Can you imagine say Dr. Mwakuhine and Kofi Amabwa no more cry. They would have been part of it.
Exactly.
Now the more you crowd say man penny knows go be oh
in fact any program and pay me the fly and it Anna Ama Kofi Bua, the minister for the sector. Any mampeni emfoni ne wo poster ne banner ni nyina so that say wo have to so my anope in my editorial no me boss so but for a sorry program be e dey go pie Pentecost Convention Center ho e wo go mu afete.
Yes doc befa enemre so you see ye wo mu nyina ne say enipa de obi ane kwan a obede befa so ewu.
Yes.
Samria e wo mu yon won say asem sia o mampani ana na bechecho man re. No, this time around say Ghana for the checho mampani re. I was say o man no start can someone e yem kwanhye.
Enti abusia ane na hu no we ni program one na na was say mampani e wo ase enra e wo say Black Park e wo Lenkley obo ase. We ni program one e dis ampanifo yi ekọ ho a Fufian Tuata.
And you
say minister no kra no oko enra that was
offer takwa
sir
and the same no and I was a boss to Kumasi so we used to convoy maximum 20 minutes
exactly
and this is the same one wako here but more Canada no more cry so they needed to join this so man penny ko ye na no pay ko man penny wasem ne dey ye ka enuntina what you are careful on to me nkasa no
yes
we nipa
yes
this is the time also mining he needs clinical psychologist I was say advices no ben was say Ghana for nyina monsem no eye nkranche sem to man penny
now is it strange that the presidency even issued a statement say for the next In fact, the official itinerary no.
No, you will not be in the
wa cancel.
Want to mean Juma and this or mine dear Juma make quite 3 days in this one. As a matter of fact, I'll say man best 1 month to stabilize. Because you see, he himself has a checkered history. I don't envy Don Mahama. When the propaganda course will crew my brother Professor Mills you are aware of that?
Yes, exactly.
Now, as I told us as our program where he was supposed to be there.
And or delegate.
Or delegate. And how would you feel?
Anyway.
How would you feel?
For the next 40 minutes, we need to. And I was given a background. Malik now say this is not the first time we are experiencing this thing in the country, and I wonder, say up to date, as before we always do this to ourselves. And I earlier on gave you the background. 2002, March, we had an helicopter crash. See, Nipa na war board. No more 5 military men.
Yes.
And they are then no more. No more evacuate medical supplies. All in a line of duty. Etiwa Forest na side 20.
I could see it.
Fast forward, you buy somewhere March
2020.
June.
Yeah.
And also, fortunately, we did not lose any life. But landing, almost if I landed Tamale Airport, and I know what ding. And also the helicopter say almost is a Z9EH.
The same helicopter,
exactly. And no, say is it not the same Z9?
Yes.
So the question is, and last one crying in March year 2024 the year Takrade Western region where and also Ekokoteto and also no Yanshirubia honum. So it begs the question, Malik, aircraft Ewukrumha any DSC and Ray and then you bit my capa.
Look, me that's be na measure of my opinion cra. You know, at least no. I just to you na NDC as a family so no. Mama you yako. Na makache you say eja de nyame epe no ye ne ntmentwe. And I sana solution kan no. Death di. So far as you are no, we taste death.
Exactly.
But sana we taste death no. Because death we taste. One tasting poor, a bit time one can be free for death. Because we need to stage be a one can say okoda. But the manner in which you see and that's where the painful and almost when you're young and then the painful maybe a now dog. Mr. Me dream be is it that Oman check flight no? And now send Nkofu air weather no? And I disagree with the weather. Just because I've been running around Eastern region for the past 1 month. Though later during the day after 6, weather no are bad. In the morning after 5 up to 6, weather they are bad. After 6 no, it's okay. And we are talking about 10 o'clock, around 10 a.m.
According to military,
some say movie 9,
12.
And a movie 1 crack. And at least 10 something yet
sure,
because of the
20
distance,
minutes, yeah.
It should go beyond 20 minutes. Yes. So let's say later part of 9, close to 10 o'clock.
Yes.
I don't think it will be the weather. Maybe there will be more to it, more such as maybe technical problem or mechanical problem from the plane. That is how I look at it. Not necessarily the weather. I don't look at it. So what kind of checks? And a year before flight, ever take it off. What kind of check? As compared to plane, the women say anytime I land, you check it. Now, what kind of check? Is it negligence? Is it that they've used it before, thought say everything is okay, and then they can use it the following day or the next time? That is the question I'm asking myself. And another question, maybe say, I don't know. I don't know some of the questions we should ask. Just because eyewitness, or simply never form. So it can mean one particular thing.
Yes. So, Mami, I promise say I will show you the program and Mama Penny and Timian Kupie Side Media. And I said, First National Pastors and Spouses Prayer Retreat at Pentecost Convention Center, Assemblies of God Media. And I didn't Kupie Gumwa Fete Honmoa. And it will be a different story altogether.
Doc, me eyewitness evidence now. Maybe some who say, or say play now back from Ultra Munina, I say, hey, play above for more, play above for Munina account. We simply means or do people, let's say, do people no be hit because of the height.
Yes.
That's the meaning of what they say, because of the height.
Yes.
Above for more, above for more. So, my thinking, hey, and I say, na pilot name manage up a baby, a land, emergency land, because above from maybe or share, baby a baby. Portable, comfortable, or better. That was my thinking, not the weather. Because we're baffled until you are so once baby be okay now on land. That's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Not the weather, because we share weather even as at Bayer 5 or Mokako form it was clear. Not that weather you don't see, not those weather. So my first said there was a problem with the plane radar. And the question you say, on my opinion, you see a helicopter more often. And then drone obey you see. And you can drone obey you see a helicopter no. Or no na some like this here. So doesn't mean that death no or no and allocated to an and obi ag because nyame eyine film based on another programmer or one thing nyame it doesn't mean so. If yes sir, I didn't know sir. I didn't. That is the biggest problem. At least, you hear politics, doc. But on this earth, I will never wish my enemy death. I will criticize you. I will laugh at you. I can attack you, but not insult. But death, I will never on this earth. I may wish you death. The only time may wish you will be death here. When you are breath. That you pray, say, that is the only time somebody like me, I would think of wishing somebody death. But Sunday here, how will I wish somebody death? And I say, see, my first say, in fact, everybody has lost. And me monitor around some here, I couldn't prove. I was saying, "Oh, be fit for being a me engaged back." Drive me from Oman up to Accra. I can't even sit in the car and move because it's so painful. We are talking about 8 lives. I don't distinct Omani and Honorable Mutala, whom they are very close to.
Of course.
But look at they are all 8 lives, and getting accidents. So no, it's painful. Even accidents. No, who them cry break. How much more a jar? Shoe account. Just look at that. Oh, my dream. Dog, the whole drive depends me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep, sir. I couldn't because it can be me. It can be me, it can be you, it can be solo.
Yes.
Any of us. A better way will be and you have to feel it. Look, meaning say who shares on Facebook and now shares statements are a bit wrong.
Yes.
But they behave like non-human.
It's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I mean who baby, but me I don't glorify any maybe sir. I don't glorify.
There's no way I wish any other person, even evil, not to talk about this kind of theft.
Yes.
Oh, I will criticize you any day, anytime. But to that tangent, I will go. I think investigation.
Yes.
It was a effort.
Yes, it will come there. As to the way forward to this particular issue. Now, and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia issued a statement and very strong. He just expressed in fact, situation na all common na enyadia ne bojo sokra na do dankwa kufado so the statement by and
na movement dey no enyadia.
Oh yes, Anopema Yenina.
Fantastic.
And movement. The NPP as a political party issued a statement.
Movement they issued.
We said it.
Says yeah, party.
We said director the better to screen.
o party pa movement issue take now oh no and remember yesterday
movement it was signed by you
na me to say bicycle so far so free me statement abani e keka omo munia
I say what edu wa mema wa kasa wa kire wo nsi
wo kire wo a me nkire so le ye obi die bedu ho no so kire ye bi
now I have the statement from the new patriotic party ewo ho anope me boss so ewo me editorial ni mo it was signed by Justin Kodia Frimpong director say obitima koyemboa, and so the MPP more or less I mean is in grief with the government and with the NDC and ebusiafo a wono mo ahwere wono mo de hye wo mo ka say omo be stress investigation ebe ko into this matter said ye be ya e be nya ne pemasibre ne aso ano once and for all, because we cannot continue like this as a state wo ho no. And now wo ho na wo firi ba saa nsem we e twegu ni atwenche ma to mining na no we be say what say you
That's it. They think my main first akwenya we so encha party penny for from national to constituency level. Party matiti omo majibe omo hwe na na pe ne wahwefo nyina. Nche omo na na pe. Yeah, think in the beginning I was a bit said that me catch us from Endra news ne buy payment nyina no. I've not been myself.
Yes.
And just like you mentioned, said ya nyina ya amanyoku a ye wo man mu ye nyina ye botaye ne say ye beboa aboa ne nyina ya cheche oman Ghana. And so when something of this nature happen now, and I say incidents we say is here concern, and I say major stakeholders including political parties will all will come out, issue statements or would obviously take a bite or talk about some of these issues happening. As a party na ehun be hia se yenso so ye de anu betumu bi na ya share ebusua se nyankopon ebe chichi omowe eni aban no eni oman mu ni nyina in fact because enye ebusua nkwa na ahwere ade oman mu ni nyina ya hwere ade because like I said earlier on omo ye hwere omo abra na omo wo the line of duty to oman Ghana. And so this is not just to the family, but to the entire nation. And so, being a political party in a country, there was saying so. December 2. Now, I think part of the statement, baby, I mean, general secretary, Tuja has to do with say, as a minor, I was saying, you bomb pie, Edema, Ebusian. Mpenifo a yahwere omu ebeja wechi because and then I can say we'll talk about these things, and after some time the families of these individuals so much omu now omu life no abeye bibia ewo ho. And sometimes I say this out of personal experience na mpese ebekum bebre, but we tend to forget after some time the families are young. Yes, omo ya hwere omo yi ana omo afiri yi omo abusuan. I think we need to engage them from time to time, because it's difficult to lose, especially for all you know, no, it's our individuals in our pillars ewo abusuan ni mu, nti to have them lose their lives, you know, bibia emoya. And so I will plead say ye bompa ya yenkai abusuan no. And say nyankopon enchiche omowe na onkom ho na onkwa kromo a say de be ya nkran no so no so no omo betimi apike up live na bibia akoso because like I mentioned ebia nkomo wo ho a na enya BBC na aba omo na nkebe kra abusia no kakra. And in fact the issue of what caused this, you know, I wish Senka investigation, na afi, because on said their senior airking, they've attributed this to a number of factors, but he feels with the weather we now which came up, no, and it was one of the factors.
Yeah, of course,
mention here, and he feels it might not be the case because of no ni bibi kakra na na experience. And for me, say ye train na hwehwemu no na hwehwemu no so na wo say bantem.
Exactly.
Na ye hu adekodie potia ma de ba esi because you mentioned say we've had similar cases in a past and you ask yourself say then na yesua efi de esi epen no and going forward the best say e was say ye ma ye ni echo some of these issues no na hwehwemu no be de dia de hwehwemu no be kire no anase yes omumo ombe hwehwemu no de omba be kan e was here fan serious now we share factors on mention one has to do with the weather condition be so attributing it to a technical fault and then it could also be human error because we were not there with them.
Yes.
So we plane no ye nim ebia na bibi ebeti because nipa no wo ho a nipa dua no bibi betimi asi even you see that's why sometimes it is said there aya ka say if you be fifie and now be da be so ya wo fifie say wo ko baby no in your mind you know you first say you are bibia pepepe
yeah
obedru be even on your way no bibi betimi sia ebetimi ama akwanhia bi betimi aba if you are driving
yeah
and you know mesre say we should hold on with people attributing coming up with all all manner of reasons say eno na akoswe na hwehwemu edimu embra now
and that's what the NPP is calling for.
Oh yes, exactly. Because one, I am not comfortable with linkage with the president. Yes, it's I accept say on an OSO program now. But when we tend to read meanings into say one corner call another program we mu call ya akobani sana for me I'm not comfortable with that kind of way no. Said the like you mentioned because of the AC pain and the way yesi kan yensem omamu ha say nsem bi say esia how we try to draw people in and you know allege or come up with all kinds of issues
theories
me feel say empoa
okay
yes he was supposed to be there
yeah
and one call and there were a number of abamu penifo a na was omuko some got there safely ebi mu entimi ankosa nti tisasa da mekan it's only proper investigation and a beche ebe me hu adekodi opportunity a eba ne sa now going forward in so no I think say, yes was say the Ghana Armed Forces no was so omo esi etoto omo nyama eye because look I believe in something ejuma uwo ejuma mu kra even in other services I believe say omo wo ha omo ye in service training as time goes on you do all this kind of training, you know, to help a year or more way to be abreast with time. Say nyama I don't know. I don't want to believe say they don't have all these systems in place. Senior I can say ebia before umbe take you off no or check helicopter who say it's in good shape and I say a betimi e omako baby omoko. Two, weather no so no at what time and omo check enya report to say considering the weather no any baby omoko no they were good to go because I know say in other way no before flight ebe ko baby mpo no they I mean they have information regarding all these things ombenya information say weather no say the no they cannot go so I don't know say all this way no omo enya briefing who said they were good to go or not. So, like I said, investigation
okay.
And now I point out, I mean, and the bands so I said there, Omaimuha and Pempino, some of these things happen as a report, but yeah, you can't fast a treaty a report from whatever committee. I know very anyway they will set up a committee or a group to look at this. Message say group now committee on best set in place, you know, at the Omo report back. We should take a critical look at that and then work with that going forward.
I mean that was a NAB MPP communication team member. Solo me tea na chopper ikurano. Yes, in 1974 model. You were 2025 as a state. The eye of Africa.
Yes.
That's how we pride ourselves. You could talk a memory ye ko top plane helicopter the ama ye forces here 1974 model. Can you imagine?
50 years ago. Yeah, replace it. Yeah, here we are with the Bible. What the group? I said, we are the we are bay. What's the free rabbi seen? I say prophet because a prophet, we prophet is him who Asema Banwa, or see a curriculum near finding solutions. Na Obiaba, Anna meaning Yami Cheremi. Namihu and Kabai Wokaya, or say God reveals to redeem. The each of Claudia Casimir Secret. Ya so phone ko work for more
or see papa new friend because it's a very sensitive in per se ye be ko
one fan so mo kan che sa so for the member say one fan so na se nyame yi a kira one friend na nye de nye no say ga wo ba ya man so ba ye adwuma asemasi the most important thing is ye be ye hwehwemu sir 2 or 3 of yi de betu akoso sa ti say de Malik ne na baka weather could be a factor. Technical fault could be a factor. Human error could be a factor. Now plane shares here. You hear power we the black box.
Yes.
Black box, no, is a plane, this a car. A bad chill. BBA. And no, as see, no, almost. Anna investigations, no, plane investigation. Minimum crowd when you indicate basis months.
Yeah. That's true.
And Zana, I think I'm a preliminary. And I haven't lost a warning of what social media for the Biano propaganda about Betum. And I almost say, Nina intro. Because by now, manufacturers, no, into the investigation.
Exactly.
The Air Force will be there. When you're parliamentary selected, you'll be in war technical, movie and can be
It's the army.
It's the army's business and the manufacturers. The manufacturer will be able to determine. Say because when you even black box no also analyze the data no so
exactly
at the property now no could be one more for national security reasons you know mfani nyina metuja na mom ye what to prevent the occurrence you know mo no de omo ho aba be bo afode I dey amon no sa na o say but yen ye krom the problem I have is say report na akra ba no yen ye refiasem what do you way? You soon bear 1 month. To say the near can Abushia na Yemia. Abushia Biano Bako a bed shining star. What to me, I left it or more Akano. Only you shining stars in your family.
Exactly.
This young man, Samola Boadi.
Deputy
Nadmu. Dr. Sapon.
Oba meeting no.
Oba meeting say God no dey Kumasi on come to any Asante regional minister convoy.
Oba meeting wa Accra. Ti say dey mo ko dia ni ma me join ni mo na jese.
O kwa ba o. Hwe Anala. Pardon Anala.
Yes.
Young man, let's start do all kwa dey o ware yen
fit July ya no ware. He said no, I was exactly 1 month.
Oh. Acting national security code na just Andrew me hwe na bushia na or be show money sounds oh life is fleeting.
And we hear a report class who say Omani was on phone with Nimami. Almost 1 hour before boarding the flight.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now I deal with a day. Afakusi. Obiti say your friend is Mutala.
Yes.
I have a close relationship with him.
Yeah, me too.
In fact, last 3 weeks, and where I think there was a condition in Unyam, na baby, I walk be no so no. That's rese Nyamen for the currency. Last 3 weeks, you could program Pan Africa, Alaji and Alaji.
Yes.
Now, you said ya bahaya, your point ya made, didn't come answer.
Yes.
Yes, but that day, you quite interested, you spent almost an hour. And yeah, because I had taken some issues with him. Say, Maza. Opposition promises here we LI 246 the floor.
Yes.
DNA Cynthia. Number cano and your point, Miss Ade Tata. So I know you say open one of the truthful policy, honest,
very
too honest.
Integrity.
No.
Don't go there.
A whole be catcher me say. Now me catcher is just as we one day make. And then you don't know what me say me so no me tinye hosi. To all my story no edru baby a office oboni pani edi chemi a me boni pani di no and one boni pani say oko officer on CSIR.
Yes.
A agency under his ministry.
Yes, exactly.
Now professor for a doctor for the Oma yes CSIR long and worship. Oma ton virtually almost as now. To call office no. What's what one of the NDC guys are. Oh, and down for pa. A friend say Oba Besra no office. Na obi describe your man some family. And I'm quoting you as a walk as if sir maybe you so be share some question to so mommy sa story. To one so your office omra. Oba ye no. Na man ye ni say a okutani say $500,000 UTME first car cash show $500,000 according to Mutala. He dragged on to the so for any reason. Adaya a branch been a dear man son from Ren. Now that's why the tea and this is also money because when you say I can go after that person say we are on man pofa. So all this cover no busa say e dia papa na maye sa abranche na all time size kakesi e dia brem ano ne abranche di nkomo ase on fa the sika nkomo no na onye interested to say nipa ne kwana na bi ka say no sika we there so wo akwa be sa dia kwakoma
the bet is all
aji ti wo say wo ye no man secretary sa friend no kan woni bibi wo de fa koma no na mum adechia me pese me hia woni guy do na me boa no ti adechia no hia also cha young guy bi o sa branch na o papa be na me ma no so wono na CSIR o mo me man sa se o DCC project na no yo ya e say we minister wa boss be pay home I say for your information o sika na de ba manje me di man say on Savamro. I want you the only reason why they saba had is a baby catch us a maniscan. Anna also follow up engage either price water coopers or the firm na me either price water and I say Deloitte and Touch. But I think it will be price water. Say Monko investigate Monko audit CSI. So as we speak. Now I want to admonish price water because na kuma swadi pa. Say monko investigate because obi tumi attempt so the $500,000 brebe. He that to know makwa catch and say omuni cars ni sa nyoma a wono akwa say cars bebre esumo e na say monka no kre. Na munhwehwem. I was catch price water for say before say monko akwa menhwem me anso me wo investigate ti boba na beka anything otherwise Member we are seeing yes. This was Mutala 3 weeks ago telling me this. I say, look, bro, me no jira say I was me sumo bi I was mouse can be me nibi. But I'm content. I'm saying that is what you must do. You must be content. So
and no dear. So no dear. I side with you because we have had stories. Ube Kaya when he was a deputy minister for trade.
Yes.
In Mahama,
yes.
First, you know, he had internally challenges with on one economy.
Absolutely, yeah. The NTR Nanton, so no before that.
Yes, he looked at 17 went to Lusu and had to come.
But when they be look because of unity, so we developed that personal board. I had to go to Tamale and Yakoya Alaji and Alaji before the 2024 elections. A movement, yes. So on that occasion, I told them that they should vote for Alan, but because they are the independent candidate, they should vote for him because I can vouch for the integrity, exactly, and also he is very deep, well read.
Yeah. I think March was April no different the doctorate, every year.
Is it February rather?
It's February, moment.
This coming Saturday, we are supposed to be on set together, the same because Mr. Pratt. Birthday. Yes. And only to hear this. And the best investigation. Go deep. Now, Obianya and the propaganda sem. Establish it at the crop here. Yeah. Money say you be to one among. Na yemfa wow man. I road accident only last week. Number 15 Kodai.
Yes.
They be a queen. As you are crying, yen 2-1 among.
Anyway, where the mamma Malik. Moving forward, is saying
solo RZ road accident. In percent 30 seconds a car. Me say you see a express 2M. Any accident be me home. Nyama kofu bebre ewu. But that was other yesterday. Yes, me who I was screen so. But me person me catch them omo administration. Say they drive very careless. 1.
2M, 1.
Very careless. 1. And 2 extra, not speed, extra speed. Dog, me call 100 smooth road up to 120 commercial road with 200 2020 model. 4 to me by pam home in home. Dog, tell me drive 120 100 200 2020 model. 4 at me pam I don't see them. So imagine once be just like to but I pam me share the tunnel. I me call 120 pam me share me to me almost 140 150 get close to car and me with me see they even kwara ofi. Em say bad down. When you say me who car be you. Me who car be you.
I see.
Dog, this is the kind of speed they drive. And to me imagine say I will always say it on air. Say I'm paying for no, they should stop that. And extra careless overtaking. Extra careless.
I know the idea
of into that very car no dear. Mekan there, me who always. Imagine I'm going 120, not 4 of them. That means they are going beyond that. Oh, let's move forward. Me first say, send a union say cano. You know, chop and actual 74, 51 years. I'm back. 51 years. You told the young talk caring.
We are important. Accident.
The next one, you talk caring. It's important. So 51 years. Now I use to cry. Me also say
police helicopter. Kwa jemo mo buza say afebe. Me go mean come ko buza say a year be be more than. They be. It is queen. Me sure so be you see private car be wa Ghana ha 50 years older. It's still on our roads. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, those things are also a factor. They can service it all right, but the lifespan no. E ma bibi wo no. However it is no enya ho. It is a car time for to ho. Our lifespan. Yes.
When using the lifespan in Dumpo. Now we use Ukraine it make create problem quite.
What we don't even know in this country is that
that's some of the things.
Even ties here to nton okwan ho here. And I'm told crowd say last no be educating me on that. I say spikes near what tie and then a chere in the lifespan.
Of course.
And to who got tie ewo kwan ho organizer we dey mama time mama we uko tokura na hwe spikes na ewo ho say dudu osen kura na ewo ho but we don't know all this yakwa na say ne ehia nti sorry so
send you nyina say kind I think say investigation is very important.
Okay, all right.
Na at least no ye ma ye ni enko eya ye use planes na you ye ni enko. I think negligence is very, very expensive.
Okay.
And you can't correct negligence. And my friend say you need NKOSUO. You need NKOSUO. I wouldn't know, but you need NKOSUO a beer. Life we can bring back life.
Exactly. Now,
okay.
Just some 30 seconds now.
I think going forward, you know, aside investigation, the aside that, you know, we say going forward, we need to invest in the modern aircraft. We are
accoutrement,
and I say we share the times are a woman
exactly.
It nama military no majuma and so etimi akoso wano. But I think say no or we tend to know the cost of everything, but not the
value of everything.
Because I quite remember saying maybe this conversation came up, especially regarding the safety of our president, a presidential jet issue. In fact, we be brave man.
Someone
it gets to a point I was say they value the lives of people who are serving this country.
Okay.
Who say and our normal life and our tour serve your mind.
Exactly.
And there was a you be at the bomb and more mutimi a yo majumama. I was said,
great.
So, Medemano Ebesino, Ebusiano so said ya meka I was say kokoso a ebompaye ye kai ye bompaye ye kai omu say Nyankopon enticho mo because yes you know said ya meka ye no there are pillars individuals or lose our lives no are pillars in their various families now as you see no money ho no it will be a bit very difficult for family members nti empire bo ni say Nyankopon ebe kwakro mu omumu kakra okay say omumbe free giver of we na Nyankopon so ebe kwakro mu e de omakwakodu.
All right, Jude Maminda was it solo final word.
The woman say Ekroma you need priority papa. Open right jet helicopter here cost about $22 million. My mind we had the 22 million akwakutuamena $97 million akutuamena. Architect cry oba hono be $22 million. Just say is a murungwa.
Yedi okurubwa.
You knew say I'm in here plano.
But so even a year no too Ghana can raise 22 million.
She can't go move there go for this game.
I'm a union basic, not only the president. This is the case our ministers.
What does it? I don't know say but you see Malek
party power. Let's say your chief of staff or vice. You see play.
I don't make say any chief of staff me transfer sika van go this no. A priority.
Anyway,
you national service.
Okay.
Send in a time of the system 70 million America. Now NPA I got doing the go for and say yeah go to play papa. We are going to be with them along the way main of Obiwa. Na me na betire e manu e na de bia me ko sra omo we yo me sa state funeral ni I don't take it to ye adanko da be ya pon ya omo no wawie ba me de me ni na betire sa we am sure omo ye me ngobi ye mo pon na be 2 months time
yes
na de bia me ko sra busuafo enti ya nya ne sa oh I no na me
all right we dey fanfare wa me nda be guest ya say solo Solomon Owusu Movement for Change or a spokesperson esanso ye Peniwo movement in mu hopa National Communication Team member the MPP NAB Jude thank you have to be coming NAB you have to be coming and Sansuna Malik Adama National Communication Team member the NDC Amayokun ma ye see usukura ujan him enra etu ye obi so di birthday ende ti ye nya na bibia nso
obi so be gine ni ho
exactly enti
obi lesi
enra obi say is obi upgrading the CV
who dey for you do no ho
yeah say all right enti happy birthday to our beautiful Godiva Chiniwa Efa. May your special day be filled with love, laughter, and all your favorite things. We are thinking of you from afar and sending lots of love from Ashanti region, Kumasi. Wishing you a year ahead that's bright, joyful, and blessed. With all our love, Mom, Auntie, Anita, AJ, and your siblings. And I wish you happy birthday. Sansuna, happy birthday to the love of my life, Florence Siwu. Wishing you a day filled with love, joy, and celebration. May your special day be as bright and beautiful as you are. Sending you lots of love from Takrady, where we know you are making waves at Ghana Link Network Services. Here's to another amazing year ahead with all my love, your sweetheart, and warm wishes from all your siblings and friends. Eno yedema wo Florence Siwu ewo ho mamembo messages back me so Kofi Simon say these modern youths don't have sense of humor and that's everything as joking. Okay, well Ebenezer Mokhtar say for keeping your enemies in opposition after power changes, what will be the result? Hey, as-70 Ebenezer, we are grieving. DJ Felix and so the above was say Ghanaians encourage ourselves for what happened to us yesterday, the death of our elders. Let us encourage the family members of the death of the person and encourage the government and the people of Ghana All right, thank you so much. Musa Batwa said, in my capacity as second vice chairman of the National Serial Callers Association of the NDC, member of Media Monitors, Deputy Communication Officer for the Aswanse constituency, and a member of the NDC social media team, I express my deepest condolences to the family of the 8 individuals who tragically lost their lives on their line of duty. Their sacrifice is a painful loss to the NDC and the nation. May their souls rest in perfect peace. So Lawrence Ej Bati say, I am very saddened, Honorable Omani Buama and Honorable Ibrahim Mutala, very distinguished gentlemen, both very humble. May they rest in perfect peace. I think say and then my kind be a message ewo. Abusia and we once again grieve with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then Vice Nana Opoku Agyeman. It's a difficult time. For the first time at BBSC Okromha, you go to President Mahama's Facebook a year, he has not posted. It should tell you, and I agree with Sulu, say the president needs us more in this difficult time. The politics. For those of you who decided say you would want to go the way you want to go on social media, Montuaso. But we will not give you even the space. But we are with the family. We are with you in prayer. And as a station, Dr. Desmond Kofi Annan.